we have to do a bit of... Fate is going to be involved before we start. Alright?
Isn't that how it works?
It is. But here's the question. A D4 needs to be rolled. Now, I can roll it, or you can choose one of you guys to roll. I'm not counting that.
Why not?
Because it has to be decided as a group. So either I can roll it,
I like his 3.
or all of you guys can roll it.
It's a D4, right?
It's a D4. Now you can take his 3.
Here's the thing, though, but we don't know if low or high
I'm not telling you. I'm just telling you I need a D4 roll. I can do it, or any of you guys can do it.
My gut likes the 3.
I rolled the 3. Just people take it.
YOLO.
Wait, let me see if I roll a 4. Hands up for 3.
You can't
I'm not telling you what the numbers mean. That could be good.
Could be terrible.
Could be good,
terrible.
bad.
Could do literally
Take
nothing.
your 3.
Hands up for 3.
I would hands, but I'm gonna...
So everybody goes with 3?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Our heads
goblin
grow by
warships
3
now.
times.
Alright. Goblins! I should also ask, nobody is actually going to go out and meet the goblin warship, right? Or
I thought I was going to be
Hulk.
negotiating.
Well, no, it's coming in. The thing is like, it's still like out in open water.
I mean,
but it's
what would
coming
we
close.
even do if we went out, though?
I mean,
Get
we
sunk?
yeah, we'd have like a little fishing boat like going.
Yeah, you have a rowboat.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Alright. So I'll wait for Heather to get back to explain to you what that meant and what's going to happen.
3 days of travel time.
No, well, it's technically it technically was 3 days, regardless what you rolled or
I
not.
think the boat's going to be here by now.
I mean, it's a Hulk.
Just like that Monty
drifts.
Python scene where
So,
this guy's
and then
running
just
because his name
cracks.
calls it. Just out of nowhere.
So,
Ice cream.
what Gage rolled was the landing location of the goblin hole.
Oh, boy.
It's
It could have landed in one of 4 places. The Grey Fang's territory, the Gripply Island, or the Black Crow's territory. But instead, it has landed on your front door.
Of course it has!
Option 3 was the colony.
I'm happy. I would have been sad if the Cripplers got murdered by goblins.
Yeah, but...
So,
But now our town's gonna get. Wait, we could take the Hulk and make it into the towns.
I mean, again, we don't know if these goblins are actually gonna, fight us.
Well, good thing you're a party
Take
face.
over the whole goblin hole.
So, it's down the beach from you guys, not where your landing was, but
It's close enough.
it is within walking distance.
So wait, are they here or are they coming in still?
Over a couple of days, they
you
make
said
their way in,
We should have a parade.
and it pretty much beaches itself. A 20-story structure that is probably about as tall as it is wide and long.
20 by 20.
It's just a mangle of ships.
It's just a square.
It's just a square.
Floating in.
Oh no, it's the Borg.
Burger here to go.
It's a mash of ships of different styles just crunched together in some way that you're not sure how it is floating, but it is. And you've seen it slowly move in and land over the last couple of days. Barris has been around, but this is technically where the city has been planned out. So he has no control over any of the situation. So
parade.
he has gone home with his wife and the newborn.
Good choices.
So is completely out of the picture. He's dealing with the outpost. You guys are all there. In your bar. And Samson has asked to speak with you all. Since you all seem to be the problem solvers. Does anybody not want to come to the meeting?
We haven't really.
Why are you guys sending more colonists?
Yet, there's supposed to be another boat of theirs coming too. Hasn't arrived yet.
But that's a much bigger boat than what you sent before.
So, that is I don't want to make an assumption here. Does everybody want to come to this meeting?
It's in my house.
Yeah.
Roll to see
It's
if
in
you're
my
right.
house.
Well, yeah, that's right. Your outpost. You're in town, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you guys alternate who stays?
I probably want to stay in this house.
The one I built.
Pardon me? You have no strength. I put it together.
Oh,
So has Roderick showed any concern about this?
He doesn't care.
pew pew.
Oh, then
He's just whatever.
It's not his problem.
It's not his problem to deal with. No, I mean, if he's there.
I mean, it is his problem, but like not governmentally.
yeah, like, he's not a part of the government.
Oh yeah, no.
He's
I just didn't know if he was kind of worried that goblins might wreck his shop or something. Or
Here's a question for you. Roll me a perception check, just so you get.
haha. Let's see what Roderick cares. Wow, nat 20.
Nat 20. You have yet to see him concerned about anything.
Wow, these things are gonna be okay, guys.
like there's been a wide spectrum of emotions. You have a general understanding of him, of his emotions. He has yet to give a shit about mostly anything that isn't his work.
Okay.
You know, when a baby was born, he's just, alright, whatever. When, somebody college died, yeah, whatever. Tell him that one of his tools broke, fucking snaps. He is not a happy camper.
Someone sat on this and the handle broke.
You fuck.
The best way to describe it is Gordon Ramsay-esque.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
He's the Gordon Ramsay of guns.
Fucking risotto! Is that what you call this? He gets an accent too. It's really weird.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
So I have to remember Samson's accent. Oh, he's Matthew McConaughey. So people who are in the room. Samson is there. Lightfoot is there. His second in command. Hammer is there. Being another member of the council and the only true citizen of Lynn,
I don't want to be here.
The rest of you are contracted, eventual citizens. Cortez is there.
He called me eventually.
Yep. I mean, yeah.
You are
eventual citizen.
working for somebody. You are technically working for Roderick right now. Also remember, land ownership is a part of this too. Cortez is there. Gascon is there. And then a person you haven't met yet. There. In kind of robes and stuff. You see Samsung kind of look across at all of you. He goes, "Oh, I'd like to thank you all for coming. As you can see, we've got a little bit of a predicament we have to deal with." He motions his hand towards the window at the giant goblin hulk on your shores. We have visitors. They made landfall early in the wee hours of the morning and have yet to make their way outside. But I figured that we would need to miss her name because it's been so long.
Snow White.
Yeah. Miss Snow Shadow. Oh, my apologies. And you see the man in the robe give him my apologies. Lady Snow Shadow has asked that we convene a group of people together to be our initial diplomatic team to go see what's going on. We've dodged a full few bullets lately. Food, water, magical storms, a few things. Supplies. And I don't know if war, fighting a ship full of goblins is the thing we can really sustain at the moment, when we are barely sustaining what we are. But if it comes to that, we will. I've been asked to hand-pick the team. As you are, and he motions at everybody in the room, all the people who I trust with delicate situations, I would like your input. As it is my final choice who goes and who doesn't, I will say, but as you are all here, I'd like your thoughts.
So, you say war, but goblins aren't that big of a deal? I mean, they're a deal. I understand. I have your accent now.
I have obtained your accent.
I have formed into the Legion.
We live here in Jamestown, the Carolinas. We're all get some draws.
Alright, that's saying. I don't think that's really like a war. That's more of just like an afternoon cleanup. I know it's big. I look out the window. I point at like, yeah, it's big, but like, does it really have that many goblins? Well, we don't know. But
I'm assuming they've got more than we have, people.
Fair, but like one goblin is like 1/8 of a person. So it's like 8 goblins a person.
You haven't seen the goblins up north, then, have you?
No.
Technically, a goblin is 1/4 of a person.
Wait, hold on. Wait, nature? No, it's a 16th at best. Either way. I think, I'm assuming this meeting still tell us we gotta go punch him or something, or kick him. Probably kicking.
He just kind of is looking at you and goes, fair points there, Mr. Wren. Fair points.
Yeah.
I mean, we also.
How early are we talking, though?
Meeting's done.
Oh! Huh.
I mean, unless you need to get some, I wasn't going to volunteer. Are you volunteering to go?
Oh, I just assumed.
I mean, it's my choice, but I'm willing to take volunteers.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Mr. Wren isn't volunteered to be part of the diplomatic project. Yeah, what?
Never mind, I'll wait. I think I don't have enough information. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'll continue talking about these goblins.
Any information is good information. Any input right now is helpful. I just want getting kind of...
Some input?
Yeah.
What's the output for me?
I think...
Oh my god.
I think...
Continuing to live in the colony?
Yeah, but I'm volunteering to get paid at some point, maybe.
Mr. Wren?
Yeah.
You signed a contract with the militia, did you not?
Yeah, but
Who runs the militia, Mr. Wren?
Bonuses?
He looks at the building you're standing in.
I'll stop talking.
How about the civic duty for protecting your fellow man and colonist?
That's good.
And woman, and elf, and dwarf.
A couple of them.
And that one Kenku, we're not really sure what's up with him.
Wait, there's a Kenku?
Wait, yeah, what?
Do you know what a Kenku is?
No, I don't know what a Kenku is. That's why I'm like, wait, what's that?
Out of character, did we know there was a Kenku here somewhere?
I mean, you guys haven't spent much time on the ship.
That's true.
You guys kind of like saw that thing come in, and we're like, nope, not going near that.
Yeah, okay.
So you don't know what kind of shit's on that thing.
Okay. Either way, like I said, I think I've said too much for my own good, so I'm gonna sit here quiet.
I think a
shaking my head at you,
diplomatic
like-
envoy would be the best course of action.
Tons.
Okay.
I agree.
That was a good day when
I prefer to talk things out before
Sad, I'm not gonna
outright
pay,
shooting them.
Though this building is nice.
That being said, Mr. Roderick. Yo! Roderick's in the back. Are the cannons operational? We're able to salvage a few from the other ship. We've got them trained on the thing right now. I don't know how many shots they're gonna get, but they'll fire. So, that's the thing.
No, yeah. I'm just been this.
So we have an
I
alternative.
want more money.
To at least
Very good
cause
standing
major
with
damage to the
people.
structure.
You're messing it up.
Does anybody else want to provide any other input?
So idealistically,
We
we're
should-
trying to
You're out of time.
We should see what they want.
probably not murder them all. because
Maybe they're just lost.
I mean, they did just drift and beach themselves.
Yeah,
They're
so maybe
baby
they're-
whales.
Do you
right
have
now.
someone to
They
talk to
probably
them
aren't-
already?
Here to murder us.
Does anybody know Goblin?
I do.
Oh God.
And Mr. Rin.
I knew your
thank
wife
you for
was a
volunteering
goblin.
when you did.
Hey! I don't have a wife. Thank you. I mean, yeah, I guess I could talk to them.
And
Maybe they know Minotaur.
I just thought I didn't bring it up right away because I thought you guys had one of those talking necklaces.
It's key to
For
specific.
for our language.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was like a kind of.
that's kind of yeah.
Especially.
I mean, we have
I do
Mr.
have-
Josiah here. What's the man in robes? He is a member of Mrs. Snow Shadow's entourage and a prominent caster of magical arts.
Magical.
I don't know.
No,
I haven't been sleeping much.
It's fine.
been
It's
kinda
fine. It's
stressful.
fine.
But he might, and he goes, yes, well, I've happened to not only speak and can speak Goblin, but I can make other people understand it as well.
He speaks fancy.
Like everybody's king of the Southern Tribe.
We now live in the.
How many preachers just so easy
Wait,
going?
I know. We'll name this country Kentucky.
Kentucky is contagious.
Welcome to the land of
No.
Kentucky. What do you guys grow there? Corn.
corn.
So much corn.
What
Oh,
else?
the corn.
No, you don't
We
understand.
make corn.
There is no
pudding,
other room.
Corn bread. Corn
We barely
cereal,
could live there.
Moonshine.
Moonshine.
Lots of moonshine.
So much corn soda, corn syrup, corn sugar.
Shit. Corn.
Clax is just grinning. Moonshine. Yes.
Alright.
See the fields of barley. The potential for alcohol is just
Of
there.
potato.
But yeah, I can talk.
Anything can be vodka if you distill it long enough.
Even exotic fruits.
You guys have wine made out of exotic fruits.
Ha!
Every great civilization has some kind of alcohol made from fruits.
Except
Just facts.
Over there.
Where's my whiteboard? Facts.
What kind do you want, Bob or Cold?
I mean,
Dr. Bob.
I would love to have the doctor come visit.
Dr.
Bob.
Bob. They call me Dr. Bob.
So, Rin's gonna be there.
Yep.
And the guy in the
Mr. Joseph?
pretty robe thing.
Yes. His name's going to change 5 times this episode.
Wait, is Joseph? Is he also Whitefoot?
What?
Snowshoe?
Snowdrop.
white?
I am the apprentice to Miss Snow Shadow.
Oh, so you're a
to
tiny feet.
Lady Snow Shadow.
Oh, sorry.
What's his name again? Josephine.
Josiah, Joseph, depending on who's saying the
Giuseppe.
Okay, John.
name. Joseph.
I'm just gonna call
Hey,
you.
he talks like this. He passes cantrips like this the entire time.
my
He's
God.
always talking with his hands.
Unnatural.
This way.
have to go sit.
Oh my God.
I love scorching ray.
That's the one spicy. You're dead.
What's the spicy fireball? Fireball for you. Mamma mia.
Unnatural.
We're like,
It's
You get
Italian
someone with
and an
that
elf.
mouth. Flaming hands.
we're in a serious meeting, and now we're all just throwing some.
Unnatural 20 on perception. Is he first an elf or second an Italian?
Those two are mutually exclusive?
An Italian elf is very concerning.
I summon food. It's spaghetti for everyone, like always to be.
Remember something on the floor. No.
My FC members is Scots Korean.
Yes.
Oh boy. So, but more does he share
Half elf.
half elf?
Pointy. Oh,
Elf it, yeah.
ears.
Yeah.
Pointy ears.
Yeah.
He has.
He's a freaking tall halfling.
drape it over
I
the
knew it.
Those damn tall
He's a giant gnome.
Oh, the general
Sorry,
racism that
sorry.
goes
I
on in
flipped out.
D&D.
It's like there's something calling on me and freaking out.
He's under 6 feet tall, bruh. What's up with this?
What a freaking gnome!
What are we being heightist now?
Everybody here is like over 8 feet.
We're all just.
I think you were the shortest.
We're all
Zack
weird
is a
abominations.
I think I am.
Wait, what's her name? Lady Snowshoes?
Somebody was like,
Oh,
Lady Snowcloak?
just.
I think I was.
Snow Shadow.
his house.
Lady
No,
Snow
you
Shadow.
Carpentry tools.
Shanice, how tall is your character?
Well, no, I meant
We're the same height.
Oh,
They're both 6'2". Yeah, and
Jesus,
the twins are
every-
6'2".
I told
Yes.
you, everybody's freaking
That's why it's
tall.
hilarious when I sit on his shoulders. Because I do sit on his shoulders sometimes.
He's a full foot taller than her.
Yes.
And remember, Lily, Varys' wife, is 5 foot.
She's so cute.
But like, I stood at Ivan like he was nothing.
What would you like for Christmas?
What would you like?
Ivan!
what's Christmas?
Tell you about the Christy Mass.
Alright. No.
When all the
So,
good Palerites and Farmites get together.
besides us talking gobbledygook to these gobbledygooks, how many more people are coming? I'm assuming we got invited, but how
I
much more?
can't let you go without me.
I'm gonna go to watch.
But someone's gonna have to watch a tavern.
Well,
No one's gonna watch the tavern. I'm pretty sure there's no thieves among us.
I'm gonna be at. Sam's just like, I'm
Steal
gonna be at the
It's like a
tavern.
pineapple off the table. Why is it there? I don't know.
Roll the 1 to just take a pineapple off the table. Super obvious.
Have Reefy watch the.
They're
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
be
we should-
here, waiting for us to return.
Do you think we should hire someone?
I plan on being at the tavern while you guys are out there.
You want to miss out on the fun?
I think this is now the war room.
He looks at the stack of papers next to him and goes,
Wait,
I wish
how
I
long
was
have you
gone.
been? How long have you been working out of this room for?
Hey, let's talk about this after after we deal with these goblins.
Maybe you can move
since you guys go off on adventures and I'll manage the board for you outside. Half of these are requests that I was going to post on there for you.
You're opening a lot of can of worms that you shouldn't.
Is this what happens when you? What time is it right now?
It's morning.
Oh, this is what happens when I wake up before noon. Okay?
It's after breakfast. You guys have all had breakfast. It's like
Please,
10.
and we're having second
Um,
breakfast right now.
Oh man.
Everybody has coffee. Because coffee exists here. It's a new world. They've got to have a drink to exploit. It's coffee.
That's fine.
No, they have Dr. Bob.
They call it.
We have that
That's
one
the name of the guy
NPC.
who's made the
It's what I'm
coffee.
saying.
Dr. Bob.
Dr. Bob's coffee.
Finding a solution for all of every problem.
Exactly.
The coffee clinic.
So are we
He's
all-
got the dilution for your solution.
Oh my god.
Dr. Bob.
Oh my god, we should bring him a cup of Dr. Bob as a peace offering.
That might start a war.
Goblin all hyped.
What is this off-bread? We've been making Dr. Pepper on this the entire time.
Whoa!
That's what their their doctor's called Dr. Pepper, who makes their coffee.
Yeah. Jonathan Pepper. Yeah.
Yep.
Brilliant man.
Jobo.
He went missing on the great on one of the great ships years ago. Apparently, these goblins have been holding him hostage. the
But, you
entire
know,
time.
By hostage,
Mr.
he means it's actually a nice vacation for
It
him.
really is.
Maybe we should bring him like a nice bottle of wine and all that. Gifts.
That's definitely something to take into account.
What things do goblins like? Bones.
That's incredibly racist, sir.
Yes. Let's not do that.
I've never met a goblin who doesn't like bones.
You obviously have never met the goblins of the north.
Well, goblins maybe aren't goblins.
Winter
maybe
is
they're short reds or whatever color they are.
Short red beast.
Dude.
That's the goblins of the south.
Oh no.
Goblins of the north are blue.
How stupid of me. Goblin book is out of date.
Don't even
Goblinomicon.
about the purple West
Goblinomicon.
Those are the swamp goblins. Those are the worst because they smell bad.
The blue ones, they're pretty good. They smell like blueberries. They scratch and sniff.
That's why the minotaurs try to eat them up so much.
Scratch and sniff.
That's why they
Oh no.
That's what the
Yes, mostly the blue goblins are hiding all the time.
So, I have Mr. Rin and Mr. Joseph. Josiah.
Whatever.
Giuseppe.
Let's call him Jay.
He's going. Would anyone else?
I'll go.
Suggestion.
I'll go and I'll grab a
I should
bottle of
let
wine.
Ren talk.
Oh, I'm sorry?
Don't talk.
But his wife is goblin.
go as well.
I'm just saying.
Wait, when did you get married? Oh man, I missed this
Cortez
important day.
looks at you and nods and goes,
Congratulations, man.
I'll handle defenses.
I'm falling apart. Why are you doing this
He's
to me?
going maybe.
Listen,
Flare spell
I
or
better
something?
just go.
First you sleep in our bar.
Whoa.
You don't pay
We're
rent.
talking like guiding light or
Okay.
The second you assault me, ich bluschen?
I'm just saying, man. Probably better that you don't talk to the goblin.
How many times have I used a goblin while we're adventuring?
Did you say use a goblin? What, do you
times
pick
have
them
you
up by
used
the
a
legs
goblin?
and swing them around? What?
No, it's like the language.
Oh, okay.
I'm also becoming southern again.
Guiding bolt, that's the best thing. That's a level 1 spell.
All I'm saying, you don't know me like that.
I'm sure I got.
I
Don't
mean,
talk
just
to
from
me.
what you just said beforehand, was pretty racist.
I wouldn't do that in front of them. It's only behind their backs.
Wow. Okay.
Alright, he can translate for us.
That's good.
Wow.
How good is your translating skill?
I got thaumaturgy.
He understands.
Wait, hold on.
He married a guy.
It's like a purple
Probably
light
high.
in the sky if you need him to fire the cannons.
The termite.
Cortez
You
can
don't,
handle
you
it.
don't use like any like.
I pull up my goblin dictionary.
The pocket
It has a
dictionary.
thesaurus in it as well. I paid
That's what
extra.
happens when you order.
Paid extra.
No, I don't. I don't pay that.
Mail for Goblin Bride.
Are you? First, I pull out my knife. First, you say this is a hammer, multi-tool, whatever.
Yeah, roll a wisdom check.
I hate everything. I hate everything.
First says a hammer as you pull
Everybody else roll wisdom checks.
I don't need to. I'm all good. I already know.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we all know.
Yeah.
You all,
We
everyone
pulled
knows.
out last time.
Yeah. First,
Well, did you all pass last
Yeah.
time? Well, except you recasted the spell since then, so it's a
Yeah.
new version of the spell.
Yeah, the
It might
only
be-
reason why I pass is because
Yeah, he already
I'm
knows.
very familiar with her antics.
Yeah.
I roll it on.
You think it's a hammer? It's a hammer.
It's a hammer.
Multi-tool.
The wind that just goes out of his sails.
One time it's a knife and another time it's a hammer. They have both uses.
Am I crazy?
this was not a hammer before. Where's my knife?
It's a hammer now.
Did you?
Like I said, multi-tool.
Perhaps you dropped it somewhere and picked up a hammer in the way.
I don't want this. You take it. You do the hammer.
Sticks it.
Wait, were you grabbing it?
Were you gonna grab it?
Were you grabbing
I'm handing it to you by the hammerhead.
Oh, well, if you're handing it to him by the hammerhead, you broke the illusion.
You're also a carpenter.
You're holding by the
Hold on to
blade.
that.
You're holding a knife by the blade now.
You're holding
I mean, he hasn't said I know it's the thing yet.
No, it breaks the illusion
Oh,
when
it
you
does?
touch it there.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, so it magically just.
And then you have a knife in
You
your
grab it
hand.
by the blade and you hand it off.
Did you do this?
Hey! You found the sharp part of the multi-tool.
I'm like standing behind Ivan, like snickering.
It's both. It's a hammer and a knife.
I'm like
And-
trying to make sure I can't be seen. I'm just laughing.
17 to see her laughing in the corner there.
I'm behind Ivan.
17 to see her snickering behind the.
It's a perception check.
Yeah, 17.
So you can roll stealth. Yeah. Because you're snickering, which means you're making noises.
Yeah, that's my only argument for why I would be doing this perception check. Also to see faces, to see if someone makes
I mean,
the guilty face.
just
More
saying.
focused on Cortez, so.
That's fine.
Yeah. Can you see
Cortez
there's
is
serious
during
matters
council.
going on besides you trying to decide what a multi-tool is? They're both.
11.
Okay. She's snickering.
I get it.
She's
I get it.
laughing behind Ivan. She's trying to hide behind Ivan, but you
Ivan,
can see her body like looks like laughter.
No.
you got some sneaky goose behind you.
What's a goose?
Is there no goose?
Is there geese in the New World?
What? My kid?
Maybe.
Faye.
What's a goose? I don't know. What
There's bird
you do this?
analogs for geese.
Do what?
Don't play dumb. I'll throw this at you.
Wow.
Not to interrupt.
That's a really fine crafted
Very
multi-tool.
aggressive.
That's so mean.
I
What
don't
did
think
I
that
do to
is
you?
necessary here.
You know,
What'd you do to me? You're making me look silly in front of this guy.
Cortez is like standing up now and like look like what you said, throw it at a girl. He's like, you see him just like he's just like
I'm not actually gonna throw it at her.
you know, I gave you the.
I put it into my pouch.
Okay, you put it away. He lets go of his sword and sits back down again.
We gave you that multi-tool in good faith, and now you're threatening your comrades with it.
I didn't do anything
Idealistically,
here.
as fun as this all is, shouldn't we go outside now?
I don't know. I don't know what's
You know,
more dangerous. The
Samson
goblins
looks
or
at all you
him.
guys and goes.
Well, I mean, I'm on your side, so if I am more
I
dangerous,
just
then the goblins
I
are no
built this
problem.
into the meeting. I assumed that this would happen.
Look,
Was that a chart? Time allotted for shenanigans.
If you read the agenda,
The
it says
itinerary.
there's like time allotted for shenanigans.
He says that I have a paper hat on my head. What? He takes it off. Oh, there it is.
How?
well,
Spellcasting paper.
Please let him.
I'm gonna just.
Would you like to go?
I'm gonna go outside.
Are you part of the?
Sure.
Okay. Yes. Raise your hands if you want to go. Okay. So everybody, you've already walked.
I already walked outside.
All right. That's you're the group. Giuseppe Josiah Johnson's gonna go with you.
Giuseppe.
What's his name again?
Meatball?
J.
Red shirt.
Meatball.
Clanston.
Clanston.
Clancy.
Yeah, Clancy. All right. So you guys are the diplomatic team. And you see him just gotta stop Sam to go, wait a second.
I'm 7, so you can never
He's
roll me.
meanie my mowing it. You're in charge.
What?
If things go wrong, you have battle. You're in charge of getting them out of there.
All right. Don't worry.
I'm already outside.
Usually goblins are very peaceful.
And you're diplomatic lead.
Jesus, this
You're in charge of talking.
Why did I leave the room?
You're in charge if shit goes wrong.
all right.
I'm
Why
just.
did I leave the room?
I'm
Nobody
mentally-
volunteered to lead,
I'm
so he
mentally
just
preparing
literally
myself.
eeny meeny miny mowed it.
I'm just. Okay.
You there, Ren? I can talk.
When Samson picks these things, you hear a
I'm talking to
thump
myself.
and of a chair falling over, and Roderick is on the ground laughing,
I'm with him.
like just splitting sides laughing.
Don't worry, boss. I'll make you proud.
The daddy just gets even just more hysterical. So, you're the team.
All right. I'll grab a bottle of wine.
What do you
Gift.
call our Dota squad?
So, Rin,
Dota squad.
Break it.
Dota squad. Here we go.
Bumble Brigade.
Bimbo brigade. Here we go.
this is gonna go exactly how I expected.
Brigade.
The Bumble Brigade.
Here we go.
I'm just outside the.
Very
mansion.
I just come up to
Gonna-
him. Get ready
Back.
for some fun times.
What do you
We
mean?
have our diplomatic lead over here. And our leader if anything goes wrong.
I can
I
fight.
was drunk enough to decide that.
Samson played eeny meeny.
All right.
Nobody volunteered.
Diplomatic lead. Let's go.
I'm gonna heavy lean on Fancy Cloak over there.
Who?
Like,
Oh, Josiah Giuseppe.
yeah, that's the name. So
Josephine.
Fancy Cloak.
Yes.
I
Red
know-
face.
You're really funny. I know Samson assigned our large and
In charge.
in charge friend as our diplomatic person.
I know it's gonna go wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah, that's not happening.
Party mutiny right at the get-go. Door closed behind you.
How
You're not-
do you mean?
You see, I feel like you'd be a little bit more better of a situation in this. Like, you seem like you can, fancy talk your way out of a lot of stuff, right?
I mean, if your friend is willing to be believed, goblins aren't going to deal well with fancy talk.
Yeah, he's.
Good point.
I'm unless we
Point.
swashbuckle.
But,
might
I
be
mean,
okay.
I'm willing to negotiate with them if it comes to it. I just, to be honest, want to see what your friend's going to do first.
Not gonna
Yeah,
lie,
that's
that
kinda what I'm
sounds
afraid of.
hilarious.
Just keep that in your mind.
Oh, I will.
Come on, we gotta have confidence in our big doofy friend over here.
Yeah, that's
Jesus, come on!
So,
Oh, that
it's your
sounds like
diplomatic thing to run here, Mr. Rin. I am at your bequest.
Yes.
help.
I know that.
What awards?
What did you
Have
spell
one
it with?
award, you know. So, yeah.
He just smiles, looks at you, and just smiles. Goes, "I'm willing to help in any way."
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Are we going? Now?
leader.
I mean,
You're in
it's your
charge,
call,
big
Mr.
guy.
Rin.
He's in charge. He's in charge of diplomacy.
He's in charge of diplomatic. He's in charge of if anything goes wrong. He's
So-
evac team.
The first question is, how comfortable are you guys with them landing? Do you want to try and yell at them from a distance?
They've landed.
Oh,
They're
that
on
seems-
the beach.
sorry. I
That seems
misunderstood
very
that part.
hostile, and we're trying to avoid that right now.
What?
I'm
But they
actually
didn't
surprised
land
you
yet.
hear those words come out of your mouth.
Well, as a diplomatic envoy, I try to be peaceful.
Who are you?
Hey, he was working on it. He almost doesn't spit anymore when
Yeah.
you mentioned Lily.
You're outside.
Oh.
Okay, you don't spit anymore.
He's working on it. It's hard.
He's just like turning.
I pat him on the back. I'm like, good job.
As soon as she passes,
Lily's not there. She's back at the house. They aren't physically there.
So I guess we should head over then. So
Anything we
Okay.
should prepare? Or
All right.
We have
wait, yeah. Do we have
I'm
a
shoving the bottle of wine in his
a
arms.
sandwich.
A sandwich.
They might be hungry.
One.
There's a bottle of wine.
Okay,
Yeah.
I take the bottle of wine. I open it. Not joking.
I chugged the whole bottle of myself.
Okay, well, let's go. I don't have any other plans. I got my
And
words.
I guess
Of course. It's your show.
I'll get a few
I lean
exotic
over to
fruits
you.
ready.
Roderick has like
telling me I'm
come
missing
out of the
something.
thing.
Am I missing
He's
something?
laughing. He's still laughing as he's walking down towards the cannons. He just goes, diplomatic envoy. He just keeps going.
Hey, boss, if something goes wrong,
I'll blow it up.
do you want me to shout or do something or shoot my gun
I'll
up?
know.
I think they'll see the horde coming after us.
He has. You've noticed that he's pulling something out of a pouch.
Oh, got it.
So, I mean, I start
He's
walking
ready to
towards where
watch.
the goblins are.
He has a listening device.
He's whistling as he pulls out the gun.
The good scope.
Alright, so I walk down.
Okay.
The
The diplomatic team is going.
how long does it take until I see goblins?
The goblins haven't come out of the hole.
Okay, so they're there.
They've stayed inside.
Okay.
Because they landed but give me a perception check
Okay.
since you're looking.
Can I assist?
You can assist.
Okay.
So you have the
Roll
Was it
advantages.
19 for a second?
Roll
That's,
again.
roll again.
Roll
Roll
again.
again. You have advantage.
Worse.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 13.
Okay. Yeah, you do see black dots on various levels. Can't make out what they are, but you can see that there's things looking at you as you approach.
Okay. I assume they're goblins. So.
All right.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna be like.
That is your prerogative.
Okay.
Oh my God! You know what?
So they're landed on the beach. I'm gonna say I'm gonna be at least.
It's about a 10-minute walk to get to like where
Gotcha.
the Hulk is from where you're.
I'm gonna stop probably.
They landed on your front door.
how far is it from the beach to like non-beach land from where we are?
Oh God, I forget whatever the distance I said last time. I think it was said it was like the beach was pretty wide, pretty wide.
Because I want to keep distance from the boat. Because I'm gonna try and like yell to the boat.
There's no need of yelling. I'll pull out my schwam. I am proficient in the schwam.
It is a swamp.
It's a reed instrument similar that creates a similar sound to like a high-pitched bagpipe.
No. No, put that away.
I am playing the song of my people!
You can. You have a song of your people. You may play it if you want.
I will play a very short turn just to get their attention.
You have 2 bards with you as well.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Take out your shawms.
Get my harp out.
All of the shawms prepare.
wait, you guys play instruments?
Quarter of a
Shawms.
I thought I was the only one that played
Quarter of a
instrument in
mile.
this colony.
Quarter of a mile. Okay, we
I
don't.
play many.
So like from like where like the beach to like where the trees start.
Okay, I don't need to be that far.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be. I'm gonna say like.
Where they landed, that's the beachfront distance. Different from like the beach.
From
wide.
my
from where
rolling
they
for
from where they are
performing here?
furthest down onto the beach.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna keep at least like a 60.
Because like they're not on the beach, like because they grounded, but there's
Oh, in the
still
water.
there's still water
Okay.
between.
Either
there.
way, 60 feet away from them on the beach is where I'm gonna be.
Okay, you can do that.
You're in the water. No.
No, you're like you're getting water over your boots, but
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah,
right. Okay.
All right.
Are we doing this? Am I
Yes,
actually
we
playing?
are.
I guess I see you guys pull your instruments out, and I guess I'll just be like whatever.
Am
And
I
I'm like,
rolling for
I-
perform here?
I raise my hands.
Everybody
I'm
roll
like, play for them.
if you're playing an instrument.
Greet
roll
them.
performance.
Oh, that's right.
I think I'm just gonna sit on this beach
You're
and
gonna get great
contemplate. I'm
15.
gonna contemplate
15.
life.
Okay.
I'm just kind of waving my
16.
arms.
16. Boy, is the song of his people good. You've never heard a Schwam played like this before?
I don't think I've ever heard a
It's
Schwam
got,
play like.
but like, there's interesting harmonizing and stuff. Like, you guys are like thought you guys would take the lead, but he is leading you guys. And you guys are. It is.
We're following his people.
I know it
The song.
is the song of his people.
It's the one song that we play only.
Boy, is he leading.
Yeah. So yeah, it is killer. It's the best rendition you've ever done. It is literally the performance of your life.
Wow. I knew picking up that would mean something.
Okay.
Where'd you roll this with to roll low on stuff?
I mean, I was, but now I'm just rolling 20s in all times. It is the second 20 this game.
I know.
They're Heather's dice.
Yeah, he's using my
Yeah,
dice.
no, I don't have my really expensive low rolling dice right now.
These are really expensive.
And
It's
I-
the weight. That's what it is. It's
And,
the-
and you don't even have to touch them; they're just magically good.
yeah.
I wish they were magically good
So
for me.
for
when I
however
roll.
long this performance goes, does anything happen?
5 minutes.
Okay.
People, more black dots come up and get close and like are watching
Bless
you
my
guys.
dice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bless
Rin,
them.
remember when you said 8 per
Bless
person?
them for me.
Do I count more than 8 per person?
It's 20 stories tall by 20 stories wide. Roughly. I mean, it's like jagged,
The
it's
dice
like
have
jagged
been
structures and stuff.
Put an elbow on the side and be like, hey, you still want that
Kind of
raise?
like Peter Pan,
Yes.
like Neverland. Kind
should
of
get double raised.
Yeah.
There's a lot of black dots.
Oh, God.
Okay. So once the performance ends, I kind of like wait a couple seconds. Let's see if there's any response.
Just one horn like that.
A volley of arrows.
Roll a new character.
I then after
I
that
cast
after it
wind
subsides.
wall. No.
And then you
I
hear,
wish.
you see, all of a sudden off the side of a boat get like pushed. It start getting anchored down.
Okay. It's just one vote.
Just one boat, one little rowboat.
Followed by a cloud of arrows.
It's like.
Get stuck, tilt slightly, just
All the goblins fall off.
It's coming from the 5th story, so it's like it's such like being winched down.
Oh
This is
god.
hilarious.
Yep.
Just halfway through, they decide just let it go. Just let it drop.
They get all the way down,
Uh-huh.
and they start rowing in, and they're getting closer,
Okay.
closer,
Alright.
and they're getting closer.
Okay. I'm just gonna let.
I'll poke his arm that has the
Can I
wine bottle.
perception?
Somebody decided to
I
finally
wanted
perception
perception.
them. Okay.
Yes.
They're all
Anybody want to
bugbears.
assist me?
I shall
Bugbears are a
assist.
type of
I guess
goblin.
I'm also looking, so I'll help you.
Okay, so that's a 17.
You don't need to. Yeah.
17.
Bugbears are a type of goblin. So it could
23.
be all bugbears.
Okay.
They're all be
What you see coming to you in this rowboat, which is like it's got
20
2
stories,
orcs
Uh-huh.
rowing the boat,
Orcs.
Oh.
Orcs.
Uh-huh.
and what looks to be 3 well-dressed goblins.
Oh, shit, this is a very
Hey,
odd twist.
Friend.
Wait, what color are the
Let
goblins?
the other guy talk.
No, this is my
I've never
chance.
seen a
This is
green
my
goblin
chance to
before.
shine.
Really not.
I've got the wine. I can talk to them.
Please,
They're very
God.
fancily dressed and they have work.
Are you saying I can't be fancy?
One of
I didn't
them
say that.
has a
I
top
am.
hat.
There's a top hat
I
on one
don't
of
think
them.
primitive words would be good.
I shout out to them.
No!
I
I
say,
smack him. Stop it!
You say,
Do you relay this information to the
Yes,
group?
I tell them.
Okay, so everybody knows.
Play.
all right, what time? Oh, you say it's like morning, right? Or noon or something like that?
It's about 11:30 now. Between like the amount of time it like took you guys to walk, the argument, the banter, how much the performance, and then the wheeling down of the boat.
I shout out to them in Goblin. I said, "Good." I say, "Good day to you."
So one of them turn around. You go, "Ha! Good day, sir."
ask,
In Goblin back to you. Where's your ear? Like,
ask them if they can speak in common.
Do you guys know Common?
in common. What? Of course we do. What do you think we are? Common swine?
Oh, shit.
The boat lands.
I always said of the highest kind. And then that's not what
They get the boat lands, and
they turn
one
around.
orc pulls it up onto the thing. The other orc then kneels down on all fours.
Oh my god!
And the goblins get off so they don't touch the water to meet you all.
Okay.
I see.
There is 3 of them, 2 males, 1 female.
Okay.
One of them is dressed up pretty much like the Monopoly Man.
Yes!
Yeah, okay.
With the monocle.
Another one is dressed up like a classic admiral. And then there is a female goblin in like full-on Victorian dress with the wig.
Okay.
The white wig.
Holy
Bulbous bouffant, one might call it.
Okay.
These people
So,
are more
I'm
fancier
in
than
front of
you people.
Yes!
I don't know.
I say,
And flanked
I
by
have very
2
fancy clothes.
gigantic orcs in
Okay.
like freaking armor.
I forget. Did we choose an official name for our town yet, or
Well,
no?
I thought we had
Isn't
half
it new
orcs.
beginning?
You do.
Well,
How are half orcs made?
Oh, those guys are scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate minotaurs.
Did we have a formal name for this town yet, or no? Besides just New Land.
First landing is what you've all been
First
calling
landing it. Okay.
Just because
No.
nobody has a better name yet, so there's first
Welcome to the
landing.
Crack Barrel. No,
I'm surprised the lady hasn't named it.
Welcome to Crack. What?
I'm surprised the lady hasn't named it.
I thought we did name it like New Beginnings or something. I didn't I wrote it down.
I extend the bottle of wine,
Oh,
and I say, "Welcome to New Beginnings."
okay. Luke, thank you so very much.
I'll hand them the exotic fruits in my arms.
Oh. the orc comes over and just.
Yep.
So, if you don't mind me cutting to the chase,
Yes, sir.
what brings you to our land?
A storm.
Oh, we just dealt with
Oh
that.
no, not another story.
Well, we were minding our own business.
Yes.
Traveling through the eastern trade routes, using the slipstreams and the underwater currents. So, and this is the one on the top hat.
Rin's face is like,
And, this horrendous storm blew us off course. And we were running low on supplies, so we saw land, and here we are.
I don't know how much. Kind of look behind in my group. I don't know how much supply we can give because, as the name implies,
Well, hold on. My tribe has plenty of supplies.
I was gonna get there.
Well, first of all, whom do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Oh, my name's Rin.
Ah,
Rim
Master
Wardmare.
He goes here. My name is Belgrim.
Belgium. That's a very good name.
They call me Belgrim the Fat. He is a fat goblin.
I was like, you barely weigh like what, 40 pounds?
Oh, you son of This is Lady Jezebel. She knows it.
What a beautiful
And-
font.
That's her future wife, buddy.
And the other goblin, who has a mustache. You don't know how he has a mustache. It doesn't look like a natural mustache.
I was gonna say, is it glued on? 419?
It's glued on.
Okay. I kind of like squint like.
This is Admiral Stubington.
Stubington. What a pleasure to meet you.
It's likewise. I'm glad to see that we have actually found people of culture here.
Yes.
I curtsy to them.
Let me introduce my
This is like
merry group here. And I point to Phange. And I said, this is our good Fang.
Wow, you forgot
Miss
Fang.
Fang. He goes to like. You go to shake his hand.
Yes.
He grabs your hand, turns it, and kisses your rings, and gives it back to you.
These goblins are too.
We have our lily men of arms here, Ivan.
Mr. Ivan. Of course.
He's like handshake.
This is Gorok.
I am from the Grey Fangs.
Oh, you are.
The other native tribe. Yep.
Okay, shake your hand.
Yep.
Native tribe.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes,
Oh.
yes.
Okay. I'm a bit of an archaeologist myself.
Oh shit.
We recently had a pretty good find.
Do tell.
Yes. We have my most outstanding partner, Glynperios here.
Ah, Mr. Glynperios.
Nice to meet
It's a
you.
nice pleasure is mine.
And
The town drunk.
no, I wasn't gonna say that. I don't know why he's here. I told you to get lost and go sober up. I'm not giving you any more wine. No.
You followed because you had wine.
Exactly. No. And our most notable local connoisseur of the drink, Kaxius. I was trying to figure out without saying.
Mr. Kaxius.
Brewmaster is the word.
I'm gonna elbow you just a tiny bit and point at the.
I might have to
Other
temper one of your
guy.
vintages if you have a choice. Unless.
Oh yeah.
This is one. He looks at he points at the bottle of wine, who is now in Lady Jezebel's hands.
No,
Probably not.
It's one that you guys they brought.
Yeah.
And
Unfortunately.
new to you and me, our newest companion here, and I point to
Josiah Giuseppe.
Yeah, I point Mr. J. And
Mr. J.
if you'd like to, you could introduce yourself as well, because I like I said, we just met, so.
Oh, of course. Thank you so very much, Mr. Rin. I am Josiah, the disciple to the esteemed Lady Snow. It's just a lot of names I'm juggling here right now, guys. A lot of new characters just got introduced. And their names will change about 8,000 times.
That'll be her name after I get done.
There's nobility
Marrying her.
here. Oh, wonderful! I'm happy to find. Well, as you can see, me and my compatriots here, and he points up, have kind of run into a little bit of a conundrum. We I don't know what the tides are like here. Maybe Admiral, come here. Can you explain to them what you were telling me about? Well, we've run aground.
Oh.
Admiral Stubington, ladies and gentlemen. We've run aground. I don't quite know what the tides are like here. That's why we have the Admiral. The Admiral salutes you guys.
Well,
The other one, we lost the other one in the storm.
Oh
It was
no.
quite sad.
This guy thinks
so
pretty far.
Admiral Farquaad was much esteemed. I was the bosun. Yes, we know. Admiral. Talk to Lady Jezebel. He just kind of shoes him up. So I know he's quite the man, isn't he?
Might wanna.
You can,
Yeah.
there should be knobs so you could turn the fans to blow that way, if that'll make it better than the AC.
Oh, the cold air.
Cold air for everyone. It's not the air; it's the compressor.
Oh, it's just the okay.
So that's the sound.
I just made us all uncomfortable for no.
No, because the sensor realizes it's cold underneath there, so it doesn't turn the compressor over. Now it's going to recognize it's hot, and the compressor's going to turn back on. Regardless,
I'd rather be comfortable.
Balgrim's voice back again. I'm a stuffed up Englishman. I was going to go French, but English came out, so we're stuck with it now. Can't change accents mid-game.
The orcs are French.
Yeah, Luffy. So, as you can see, we're here for the immediate future. We do not wish to be of a hindrance, but we do have trade. We have been to the many exotic lands, have many exotic spaces, goods, animals.
Oh.
Chicken.
And you see him walk up to you. You, my friend, sir.
Yes.
Weapons.
I'll push him aside. Weapons now, you say?
No. We're both in this.
My
So-
swaggy.
I do not beseech you to give aid
Yes.
without cost,
Yes.
because this is all about profit. And if we can both profit from this most dire of situations, why can't we?
See, you're a man I can get along with. I recently had a talk with my employer, unwilling to
He's gonna
cooperate.
fucking abandon ship on us.
But I'm just one man. This is a whole town. If you can give me one moment, my dear friend, I will discuss more with my friends, and we could definitely see about that trade.
Of course.
Should we, Shadow Man? Should we?
You know, I think they're peaceful enough where they can kind of come to the town.
No, I'm not telling them not to come to town. I was gonna be like,
Yes,
does anyone else need any other things before we proceed back?
No, I think these, we could take our 5 guests.
I would not have you sully yourself with Pierre and Lofu. They will stay here and guard the boat. And you see the orcs are just standing there. Pierre! Pierre! And the orc looks at him. You guard the boat. Does anybody know how to speak Orcish?
Sadly,
I wish not.
I was gonna take that if I had another language.
Wait, can that cats comprehend languages?
Do you have that spell? You can cast it.
I can cast speak with animals, and I think the orc's an animal right now.
It's a
Yes.
Okay, so you cast it?
Yes.
the big oofs.
Alright. The orc says, but of course, yeah. I will stay here and guard the boat, you swine. You piece of utter little bullshit who sits here and thinks he can understand. You can go fuck off to your little town. I do not give a shit. If I wasn't getting paid for doing this, I would go and chop your head off and eat your intestines. Yes, very good, Pierre. You guard the boat.
What do you say?
That's what you did.
Are you laughing in character?
Oh, you know what?
I'm more just like,
I'm gonna take off my necklace.
Okay.
And give it to the fancy man. The one that can decide. Oh wait, no, that's tribes, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
that's
that's
hers. Fuck. All right. No.
If you take off your necklace, you cannot understand common.
I thought I was kind of understanding it a bit.
I
Yes.
think you're still learning.
You can ask where the bathroom is.
Yeah, you have 1 semester.
All right.
that's all you learned in one
Like
semester.
you can get
Where's the
directions, order foods, and swear.
Yeah, you took 1
I wonder where I learned all the swearing from.
Okay.
I'm just nodding. I'm like,
Just a curiosity, how many are on your
Oh yeah, I meant to ask that.
Boat.
Are you
I
guys
don't
walking
know.
back to the town now?
Yeah.
Yes.
So as you're walking,
I don't even know what to call this ship.
Hulk.
Man,
We call it the Hulk.
the Hulk. How
It's-
many inhabit
Is it
the
green?
Hulk?
And it really fluctuates, but I would dare say 25,000, give or take.
Oh, we could have cleared it.
So you were going where again? You were just traveling.
Yes. It's what we do.
He was trading, right?
Yes, we're traders.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, my bad.
That's a lot of mountains.
Of the one that trades
not
goods.
Traitors.
Some of my kind would say that we are traders to our own kind, but they live in hovels. And look where I live. And he points at the time.
Out of
live in a
character,
sea
I almost said
castle.
something like that. Ren probably wouldn't say because I'm not that.
You know,
stupid.
you're not wrong.
I almost did that. I almost did the thing where it's like someone
By
says
the
something
way,
and I
you
just
see him goes, "That's
just
a good
just immediately
sea
just dagger.
Oh, I just gave it a name.
Yeah, it's quite sea castle.
I
You
should
say
Yeah,
traders,
just
what do you
named
want,
it. Damn it.
have built a sandcastle. Like my usual.
The boat
Oh.
just like crashes into the sea castle,
No.
absorbing castles.
Not my sandcastles.
All right.
If you were under attack, would you be under siege?
This one is funny.
Ren walks off into the ocean. I'm not living in a town like that.
Walks into 4 inches of water and belly flops and just stays there.
Goes against poison ivy. Rubs more sand in.
I'll make a ball of ivy first.
Salt. Salt.
Lays in the sun.
So
It burns. It must be working.
I'll lead them to our bar, tavern, meeting place.
A lot of people watch you lead 3 goblins into town like, the fuck is that?
3 very fancy.
Maybe we should all play
They
our
are
instruments.
Very fancy goblins.
I don't know, maybe you guys should be beside them.
I was gonna lead the way. I'll stand in front of them.
No.
I mean, like, you're escorting them into town. Nobody's gonna mess with them, but it's like, you see, like, Cortez is, like, looking at you guys like,
Oh wait, what's the name of
like, kind of looks at you and kind of gives, like, the
Oh.
fuck.
I'm gonna motion this to
I'm gonna
Cortez.
tell you everything
You'll walk
that
out
the orc
and go,
said.
Guildhall, but
Yes.
They're really nice. Just what?
Yeah.
There were many things in this world.
I'm gonna go give that man a hug.
I don't even see your people with that type of hat. I'll point at the top hat.
It's a very fancy top hat. I mean, he's got, like, a monocle and, like,
Call it the
a
Ren and Glen.
pocket watch.
Fuck, a pocket watch.
Yeah, no, he's a fancy-ass goblin. No pants, though.
Okay.
Goblins.
Yeah.
But, like, fancy shoes with, like where, like, the cufflink that tops over
Yeah.
the shoes that would be tucked into pants,
Yeah.
but no pants. Because goblins.
Okay.
So we
I
run
have a
back
feeling
to
somehow we've been duped, and they just have this insanely high deception, and no one's been checking insight. So this is all just a ruse, and they're about to invade the town, and this is just they've been preparing for this.
Man, it would be very bad on
It'd be
them
really silly if
when
it
they
was.
have
Only
only
someone
3
rolled deception
non-combatants
right now.
walking with us, and they
Insight.
siege the town.
Insight.
Actually,
Lie to
get
them.
this.
Surrender now or die. Actually,
No, you-
die.
you literally just said if only
Can I
someone...
do that? Can I just insight real quick?
Yes, you
Okay, I got nat 20.
Okay.
Wow,
Um,
a lot of 20s today.
Everything that he's been telling you has been truthful.
Yeah.
He's omitting things. There are some things he's not telling you, but the stuff he's been telling you has
They're
been
slavers.
truthful.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay. I'm
That's
not
what you get
gonna.
with a nat 20. He's not lying to you. He's not telling you everything.
Okay. I'll probably ask once we're inside the building what things he trades.
I was gonna ask that
So you're
question.
gonna walk. You're gonna bring him into the bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Samson's there, like
Go.
with you, Hammer, and they kind of like you. There's the
Yeah.
like the chairs turn and look. Goblins.
Yeah.
You bought bloody goblins into this establishment.
Excuse me, I own this establishment.
I don't care who fucking owns it. They're fucking goblins. This is you, Hammer. If you haven't. Guessed. I haven't-
Yeah.
I will escort you, Hammer, out of the bar.
You fucking goblin.
Yeah, you get out of the bar.
I get up.
Come in.
I get up in his face. I get up in his face. And I say, I'm gonna intimidate.
You're gonna lean
I'm
down.
I'm going to.
door.
God, my intimidation's -1. I'm gonna try and intimidate him. Like, if you got a problem with it,
Go ahead. Roll intimidate.
you gotta get the heck out.
Roll your intimidate.
14.
Okay. He's going to counter intimidate you.
Okay.
I wish he rolled a 1 so it would have been a 0. That would be hilarious.
It's kind of hard when he's sent back.
You listen here, laddie. There's gonna be nothing but trouble for you, and you're gonna have the biggest fucking arsehole after this. I'll fucking go. When it comes back, I'm gonna fucking tell you I told you so.
I lean in and I'm like, I don't fully trust them either. But we gotta get through the scenario diplomatically.
You guys should tell him what the.
And then when that fails, we slice and dice.
Hammer just puts his hands like this and just walks out and goes, fucking goblins. Just fucking goblins.
I turn around to, I'm assuming, slightly offended people.
Belgium's just wringing his hands like this and goes, hey, don't do it. I understand the racial tensions between the dwarves and Markon.
Okay.
It is quite understandable. I take no offense. Granted, he could just be a surly asshole anyways, but that's not because he's a dwarf. I wiggle my hand. Sam's just watching all this like, the fuck?
I guess I say if you feel okay, we're in the meeting room, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like I point.
You're not in the main room. You went to the meeting room.
Okay, just making sure. So I pose this, so I sit down. I'm like, Samson, our guests are here.
I can see that.
So,
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
And who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Sir Pilgrim.
thank you, Sir Pilgrim.
Lady Jezebel.
The Fat. This is moniker.
Lady Jezebel.
Lady Jezebel.
Admiral.
Wait, did the Admiral come with us?
Stooping.
And
Stooping.
and I'm Admiral Stoopington.
Oh.
The traders.
And they wish to
He
trade.
just like waits for the context, like traders.
They have the animals.
Various exotic goods and spices
And weapons.
and weapons. Oh, traders.
No, not traitors.
He's waiting for like traders.
Oh yeah. By the way,
Yes.
do you have what exactly are your exotic goods?
Exotic butters.
Exotic butters.
Wow, exotic butters. I need that. We'll trade my guns for them.
I see you were trying to type Eggs Benedict.
Did you mean die?
Saffron.
Saffron?
How much do you know about spices?
Oh gosh. I am a spicy individual. 7 plus.
No.
Okay.
You would not recognize.
Any of these spices.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like you would.
Would I?
Oh god, I want to ask, but I don't.
Maybe?
Think I can ask.
What would I roll for that?
Nature?
Nature? Probably.
help
I
you
will
with that.
probably because of potions.
I'm really curious why they're
Healthy,
green.
you said?
I've
I'll
never
listen.
seen green goblins. I've only seen purple,
Thank you for that.
red, and blue.
Oh, that's better.
I think those purple ones are mutts. So we don't have to talk to those.
22.
Okay.
That's why.
Hey, he starts listing off various alchemical components that you're familiar with. Also, various spices that are used in cooking and a few drugs as well, like get you high drugs.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Time for the downfall of my people.
And a lot of stuff that you recognize that to be pretty rare back in the Old Kingdom too.
Oh no.
You see, Samson's just kind of sitting there, just like nodding his head, just going. Well,
He's got the good shit.
Yeah.
Oh no.
well, Samson goes, well, I think we better call the council.
I blow the council horn.
This seems to be something that is an interesting predicament, Mr. Balgrim, and I do understand where you're coming from. We were not in the same situation not that long ago. Now, as you have landed on the land so graciously given to us by both the Black Crows and the Grey Fangs, you are technically under our privy of control, and any kind of diplomatic aid or trade agreements would have to go through the council. More specifically, Lady Snowshadow, as this is technically the area of the city. But we will also bring Lord Varys, the other lord in town, to the meeting, and see what aid and interesting trade we can provide to you. Gorok, I don't know if your people want to have any discussions with our goblin friends.
I'll send a messenger.
Okay, alright. Needless to say, I do have to say I am very surprised that there isn't an army of goblins waiting to jump out of that ship and murder us all.
Wait a second.
Mister!
We left the boat unattended.
Insight check. When he's
That
saying that.
was Samson.
No, I don't want to insight
Mr.
check when he's...
I can understand what you would think of my people. We have, quite frankly, a horrible reputation. One that I wish to expunge. Now, I cannot speak for the whole Hulk, but for my own family and my own mercantile part in it, that I wish nothing but help and trade and to prosper. And if it is the will of your council, to eventually leave. Because that's what we do. We trade. So, I would say convene your council. We will be happy to stay here with you as not only your guests, but as insurance against anything that could happen from the Hulk.
Insight check.
You may now insight.
5.
He is telling the truth. You believe everything he says. He's a goblin, but he's talking sense. There's a lot of weird things that's breaking your stereotypes about goblins right now. Also, they haven't opened the wine yet.
I don't trust anyone that opens.
Admiral Stewington has kind of like a lazy eye thing going on with one of the eyes that it's like got you really kind of like, He's like not quite like he's never looking in the same direction, kind of a situation.
Chameleons always look for prey.
Pretty sure I could.
That has you more like.
And we can make it more direct.
Just kind of weirded out more than anything.
Okay.
Detect that.
Samson, we also found out that they would like to trade supplies, and they would trade what's on their boat to help them. They have about 25,000 on board.
Oh, well,
I like how you tried to catch. Just toss that away.
that's good to know, Mr. Belgrim. I would love it if you could accompany me for the remainder of the day until we can convene the council. Would you need your men to Pierre and Lofu? Oh, quite happy. Just got off the boat. They can stay there.
Out of curiosity, just because your perplexing boat shape generally piqued my interest.
Yes, of course.
Would I be allowed on the boat?
I mean, once we have 4 more times, I believe I'd be happy to go to him.
I mean, it's just me right now. You could tap Pierre and the other guy. Come with me.
I mean, if you are giving yourself as a tourist, and don't mind remaining on the boat until the negotiations are completed between our two towns.
No.
Dude, you're about to get eaten by 25,000 fucking little goblins.
They're not
So good
gonna
luck.
eat me.
Have you seen Goblin Slayer?
Maybe they just stew me and then like throw me.
10 of them took out a kid. 20,000 is gonna take on you.
Bryn, I think
I'm not gonna do that, but I just wanted to. I don't know. Your ship seemed very interesting. I just wanted to.
Very much.
If anything, I just wanted like a first hand at like how it even functions.
Yeah, Mr. Rin,
I mean, it's a boat.
once again, I would be happy to show you on the ship. But if I'm going to be frank with you, I've known you for about 14 minutes.
I gave you wine.
And we appreciate it as a gesture of good faith.
Yeah.
But once again, how can I, a humble merchant, show you around the ship if I'm here as a guest of Mr. Sampson until your convenience of your council?
Yeah. Chill.
I am not smart enough to resolve this riddle.
I don't really have a solution to it. I'm not gonna follow it. That's
It's
my
just
first
the
question.
gears are turning in the
Yeah, I'm just like, but I know Pierre and LaFawn. They can show me on the boat. Like I'm
even
saying this
talk
under
to
my
them.
breath. And I'm like, okay, I
he
understand.
could try to talk to him like the goblins do. Idiots! Follow the goblin.
was he speaking common to the orcs?
He
spoke goblin.
He spoke goblin to the orcs. The
Gotcha.
orcs responded in orcish.
Right. I got that part. I
Alright.
just didn't know what he. Okay.
They responded
In
some interesting
French.
things.
I don't have
Or-
anything
yeah.
else to say. I'm like, okay, understandable. I'll let the diplomacy happen as it needs to before we can proceed.
Okay.
I have a quick question that I
For
got
who?
For what's his name?
Belgrim?
Belgrim.
The fat?
Yeah. I don't
I'm
know if you
telling
want to answer
you,
this question,
There's something weird happening.
but about your ship.
Yes.
How
The sea castle.
And if I can do it, dip, I'll be happy to.
We just happened to notice it was kind of like it was built out of many ships.
Yes.
How'd that happen?
Derelict ships you find all the time out when you're on the sea.
Did you ever hear him?
Nobody claims them. Rightful salvage. And we've bought in a few.
I don't remember everything he
Captured
said.
a few pirate ships who tried to steal from us.
That was hilarious.
You know, it's quite good.
I'll go.
I mean, there have been plenty of times when people have come at us thinking, oh, goblins, they must be evil, let's attack them and
it
take
from
all their
here.
stuff. And when you're on the open seas, you have no choice but to defend yourself. And then once the people are no longer there, no longer need the ship. Feels bad just to scuttle it and leave it for nothing.
That answers my question.
It's not profitable.
Then you were absolutely correct. Absolutely. That
Yep.
Thank you.
makes perfect
Well,
sense.
I'm glad to see somebody understands us.
I'm gonna, in that message I'm writing back to town, it's gonna be like, wealthy, green. Green's gonna be capital. Goblins. Wealthy, has lots of weapons, want to trade.
Has many multi-tools.
And then just, again, really low on the bottom. Green!
Not blue, not red, green!
So like a forest of trade!
And it moves.
Okay. Any other questions or anything for the goblins?
Oh, I got the answer to my question that
I wanted to shoot the gun!
You can still shoot it.
There's things. I'm not done yet.
I know, I
guys.
know.
There's still stuff going on.
I know.
Yeah.
That's
So-
right, I can shoot the goblin.
The council is convened. It takes another half a day before the entire council, because Varys has to ride in from the outpost. Or in this case, walk in. He gets
really
there.
should get like carriage.
Well, the wood is being used for houses.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Also, we
Lily comes too, with the newborn.
Oh.
Your sister comes as well. She was out at the outpost.
Hmm.
She's helping.
With the baby.
She's essentially midwifing.
Yes.
So yeah, that's what your sister. Because, oh my God, baby, oh my God, is basically your sister. Right?
Yes.
So Varys comes in and goes like, looks So everybody roll me just a d6.
A D6.
D6, just because there's 6 of you.
What the hell is that? 3. Or yeah, that's a 3, not an 8.
I got 6.
Okay. So Kaxius and Ivan. Varys walks up to you two because you two are the first 2 people there. He goes, talking goblins?
Duh.
It's a long story.
Not the first I've seen.
I mean,
Goblins talk, you know.
I know, but like,
Most talk.
tell me the truth here. Is he really wearing a top hat?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Actually, he's just wearing a scalp of somebody that used to wear a top
That was
hat.
in yard stick.
Okay. Well, so there's got this meeting to go to then.
Duh.
Um,
Good luck.
what are you talking about?
I'm completely useless in training.
Well, here's a funny thing, my friend, and he reaches off to like put his hand on your shoulder. I've got a letter for a message from Gaskin. He wants you there as along with him as representatives of the church.
Oh boy.
Welcome to diplomacy.
No! Ivan, no!
Ivan,
Don't leave me alone! I'll get into trouble!
remember, Ivan is the second chair
That's true.
to Father Gaskin, so he wants him involved in at least listening to the negotiations.
And now I'm just like,
So,
freedom.
Varys shows up, is really confused. The meeting is being held on the boat.
Our boat or their boat?
Our boat.
Okay.
By the way, there is a dock now. Like, you guys they've built a dock, so it's not like you have to row out
At
to it.
least the Hulk didn't crash into the dock.
That would have been hilarious.
That
I
would.
rolled for that. We're docking! I rolled for that.
Oh no! That would have been sad.
I kind of wanted the Hulk to land at the Black Crow's territory.
Oh, what?
That would have been
That would have been interesting.
that would have been really fun.
Maybe. I'll think about it.
That would have been terrible.
It's no more goblins anymore,
I don't know. I'm
At
very
least no more
protective
live
of the
goblins.
necklace.
No.
but a horde of undead goblins.
By the way, these guys are necromancy goblins, so
Not the-
20,000 are just skeletons. The ship is batching.
I want to go bring the orcs
So-
food.
Bone shit.
All right. So the negotiations
It's from DIY.
begin.
Oh.
Oh boy. So that's base you made?
The only person in the
Exactly
room for this is
should've-
Ivan.
Duh.
I'm not pulling you aside. It's fine.
No, it's fine.
Oh, while they're in that meeting and
Yes.
trying to find everyone for hours, can I be working on stuff in the
Yeah. What do you want to
going
work
back-
on?
just carpentry stuff?
Okay.
Yeah, you
Does
don't
any-
need to be here for that meeting.
I want to be productive while
Get out of
I
here.
kind of want to bring the orcs some food and some
You can
drink
bring
water.
some food.
I go
Yeah,
with
and
Okay.
I'll talk to them a little bit.
Yeah, I'll go as
Maybe.
well. Why not?
You're gonna go with to the orc diplomatic mission.
Yeah.
Okay. Flax, what are you doing?
You know I'm gonna have it.
No!
We go with them, but stop a little bit ways away before they get to the skid.
racist.
Okay.
Feel bad now.
So you're gonna lurk. You're gonna lurk in like. So there's gonna be like them going to talk to the orcs, and you like 200 feet down the beach, just like with your arms crossed, just kind of like not looking but looking,
Scoping.
Basically.
skipping stones. Okay. All right. So we will do team talk to orcs first.
Okay.
I'll bring another armload of
I'll have the food.
exotic
Okay.
fruits.
Good evening. You guys speak common? Infernal? I'll stand in Infernal.
Stare at you blankly.
Can't you do your?
Well, comprehend is just I can understand them. I can't speak it.
Can you say gift in goblin?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you just say
I
we
take
brought
the
you
stuff.
food.
I say
Speak them normally.
food, drink, and
They
goblin.
look at you and go, oh. They nod their heads at you.
I speak in goblin. Do you speak goblin?
Of course we do.
Oh. You weren't talking before.
We want to talk.
Do they pay you well on that boat?
Well enough that we don't slit their throats in their sleep.
I hand them the gift.
Oh my god, these guys are more personable. Can I see that multi-tool real fast? It's to give the fruit actual, so they're not gnawing on very spiky skins.
See? Also, I hold up my knife. What do you call this?
Dude.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
What's your spell TC?
Oh my god, I hope that one fails, one passes. That's what I want.
Hold on, I have to look it up. What
You call this an intimidation of threatening.
15.
15?
15.
Simultaneously, hammer, knife.
They both look at each other.
They want to say, goes, you fucking idiot! Slaps him off the side. It's obviously pointing a knife at us, but this is a hammer! What are you talking about?
Comprehending.
Listen here. Who is the superior officer right here? There is no superior. He left me in charge when he talked to you. You called him a fucking asshole. I did not give a shit when he called him that. They're going in goblin. They realize that, like, he's a fucking knife. And he looks like they stop for a second, and they both turn to you. And I was what to do. I'm just thinking of the Shaggy pose. Are you threatening me?
No. I point it. No. I point it back at myself. I'm like, I'm not threatening you. It's an ongoing debate between some friends of mine.
Okay.
I agree with you. I point the person who says knife.
Not with the
I agree with you.
Fucking knife.
Alright, but
Listen, you bit into the fruit. You do not know what's in here. Listen, I'm not intoxicated. Unlike you, who drinks, smacks him up the side. How's the fucking time on the drink? Listen, what I put in my bag is a man's decision. And they just start bickering back.
Gentlemen.
Yes.
It's not that big of a deal. I'm just curious.
Okay.
Also, I look at you in common. I say, they said it's a knife.
I was listening to comprehend languages, and I'm like, one said
you-
knife, one said hammer,
No.
so, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. She probably didn't cast a spell again. So.
No, she did. She said she did. So
Oh.
she knew what was going on.
Oh, but she's telling you that he said one's
Oh.
a knife, one's
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Either way.
I didn't know if you knew it was a knife or hammer.
I put it away.
That was just
I
always
said,
a hammer.
so, gentlemen, I've been informed I shouldn't ask you, but I'm gonna ask. Is there any possibility you think we could get on that boat?
No.
Oh.
See?
Like
I mean, not right now.
I mean, when the background comes back, you can discuss it then. But he is paying us. And, let us be honest.
Fucking French orcs, I swear to
What do
God.
you sell on the boat?
We trade.
That's
I sell nothing.
okay.
Hey,
What
except
does-
my services as the man who's good at
Ask
killing
them what
people.
other languages they speak.
What other languages do you speak?
What language do you want? Did I speak or did it speak on the ship?
You.
I speak Goblin and Orc.
Yeah, French is obviously orc.
Yeah, orc. Top tier languages.
Darn it.
Okay.
And goblin.
What
Again,
languages do you
obviously
speak?
English.
That's fair. Oh man. Where were you guys heading? I'm just at this point. I'm just gonna start making conversation because I asked my question.
Roll a persuasion.
Okay.
This isn't like this is because you're just making casual conversation.
At this point, yes.
This is what you can get out of them through casual conversation.
Scorcher's costume.
Can I ask-
Fire
No,
nervous.
No?
you cannot speak
Oh,
Goblin.
yeah, that's right. I can't speak. I
16.
can't understand it.
16.
I wish I
Wait, I'm sorry.
Goblin.
I'm looking at perception. 11.
11.
Yes. Not the same thing.
Okay, change a little bit. You don't outright offend them,
Need preaching.
Okay.
but you don't get any new information. They're amiable. They're willing to talk to you,
Yeah.
but you don't get any.
They work for the guy. They're not gonna just tell me things. Yeah.
Yeah. You walk up to the security guard that's guarding the Microsoft thing. He's not going to tell you what Bill Gates is thinking.
Yeah. What's the security code? No.
Can I get on the boat? No.
Yeah. So I'm basically just talking to this guy at random. If anyone wants to ask me to say anything to them, I will do that for them. Who is with me? So Shanice, you're not really there. But do you have anything you want to ask or say? Do you have
Keep
anything?
up the good work.
I just wanted to bring them food.
Okay. Are you there with us?
Yeah,
Oh, you're saying that?
Yeah, we're
okay,
there
well,
to bring
Carpentering.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
well,
being productive.
I already told you what we should name our place.
It's definitely not the Sea Castle
mean?
anymore.
That's what
Rin-
the Hulk is now.
Rin and Glyn is a great bar name. The Rin and Glyn, man. The RNG.
Alright, what about Glenn and Ren?
Oh my god, the RNG.
So what's going on in the meeting?
And I
The
get dressed up
meeting?
as Jesus.
Yeah, I want us to go to the main event.
RNG, I'm Jesus.
Well, none of you are there for it.
Well, I know,
So-
but he is.
I've been there.
So, are you gonna drag him off?
No,
No.
there's no point. It's diplomacy.
If no one else is doing anything,
Yeah,
I'm
just
basically
head
done.
back.
Okay.
After they
I'll
run out of
wave,
casual
bow.
conversation.
Alright, okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
into the diplomatic thing. This is the second time you've been in the presence of Lady
Yeah.
Shadow.
If you want collateral for that, I'll give you.
She is dressed to
New
the
guns.
nines.
Oh God.
So you know I won't steal.
Just like you're meeting in like what was the hold,
Maybe.
but now has been turned into an elegant like meeting room with a table and stuff. It rivals. It's probably nicer than the meeting room in the thing. Yeah. So,
Unacceptable.
so none of all the cannons have been like shifted out of the way and stuff. You mean once the drapes and stuff like there's incense burning. It's very nice. The 5 members of the council are there. You hammer. Varys, who looks very tired and travel worn. Samson, Lady Snow, and then
that was the Green Wardens.
Who was the last one?
Like, big guilds.
and
Dwarves,
no, not Cortez. Father Gaston.
Did you? Oh, we forgot. Did we decide we're gonna
Belgrim is there with his
stand
2 other
back there with the Green
compatriots.
Wardens? Or are we gonna try to
You're
make
the
our own
you
and
are
kind
there
of make
along
a
with
brother sister thing too.
Joe.
Because I think that was
JJ. I was gonna call him JJ.
JJ's Bizarre Adventure.
JJ. It's been a bizarre adventure so far. And to sum up, Hammer doesn't want anything to fucking do with it.
Yep.
Since he's the only one who represents the civilian populace,
He just has a flat vote.
he just says fuck him. He's just a fuck him. Lady Snow Shadow wants to trade, and says, regardless of what the colony thinks as a whole, she's going to have the town trade with them regardless,
Right.
because she has that privilege, and the town is her thing, and they've landed in the town territory. So that's her rule. Varys is confused.
We're gonna see what we have in store.
Doesn't quite know, but is willing to negotiate and trade with the goblins.
Yep.
But wants strict boundaries. He says that he doesn't want them going into the outskirts without guard or somebody from
Time cards.
the township. They just don't. He's not giving them
somebody so
free
we can
rein.
stock our own stuff. Yeah.
Which is his privy
But what
because
do we want
that's what he
to
gets.
stock? What do you think?
Samson
Bar, I
is
guess,
okay with
aesthetic.
trade, but he wants restricted
We're not
access
like
to
that
and
new
from the
American
boat.
bitch, like, trade stuff,
He's treating these
wings.
people like foreign envoys. You can't have too many people out at the same time.
Yep.
They can never, and he sets like a number so that there's always
have a
more
cook?
guards than are goblins in the town at any point in time, so that
We
there's
should
always a
maybe
numerical
find
advantage,
We can
Yep.
trade time to
which they're
work
fine
in
with.
place
And
to-
Gascon
in
just
exchange
has nothing.
for maybe
He
a couple
he has
of
nothing to
favors.
add or subtract
Because I feel like
because
that'd
the
be
church
useful.
really sees this as they're people. They're not trying to be harmful.
Though I don't know how, again, since we don't really have a currency yet. I don't
That's
know
essentially how the
I don't know
negotiations
how
goes. Trade is
favors
they're
for
for
as
trade.
currency across a table for
But they
food
don't
or
want
drink is
to
gonna work.
do anything.
Sorry.
Balgrim says that he will bring this back to to his council, and they will ratify it themselves.
So she's still
Okay.
working on making drinks, so we don't have drink yet.
And they
Have
go
you,
from
have
there.
you actually
and,
like created?
so that's
alcohol
kind
yet?
of how that ends up.
Or started working on it?
Afterwards,
I've been
food,
Okay.
a
'Cause
plate of
we
nice
were
meats
just
and cheeses
talking
gets
about
brought
what's
out,
in our storage,
some
and we were
wine,
like, ooh, we
and
don't really
everybody's
have
kind of
storage
allowed
yet
to mingle
because we have to trade for that.
afterwards.
And then I was
So
like, well,
you
what
are
kind
in a
of
room
foods
with
do we
all of
want?
these
We
people,
don't have alcohol.
Ivan,
Mhm.
and
So
you're
we can't-
allowed
not like
to
a really,
mingle
like,
with
a
any
bar,
of
even
them
though we have a bar.
if you want to, or you can just get the fuck out.
So I was just
Oh, yeah.
curious if you had anything.
I'll eventually
like, we could, I
make
guess,
my way
trade
over
for
to
favors kind of situation.
Snow
Just
Shadow.
there's no money.
Okay.
yet.
And she's with JJ and Varys.
Yep.
Lily is not in attendance.
Oh! Technically, I'm good at carpentry.
Ivan.
He's like the actual carpenter. We can probably
Good to see
like
you.
spruce up your place.
Snow Shadow doesn't
I'll
even
talk
look
to
at
him,
you.
so.
Doesn't give a shit. I was just speaking to my esteemed colleague here about,
I help you.
trade.
Plus, if you guys ever need any.
Hopefully you weren't bored by...
Plus, my building's like next to you.
He just kind of like runs on. He's like motioning his wrist, just going
To
in.
be blatantly honest, it is not within my purviews. But
Did you give the letter today?
I did not.
Okay. Needed good to know. I wanted to know that. Okay. I mean, hey, sure. But I'm glad you're here. And he turns to like continue the conversation with Lady Snow Shadow and just kind of looks at her and goes,
this. Like it's covered.
Yeah. "What can we help you with, Ivan?"
Well, I was looking to speak with your esteemed colleague.
Oh. Oh.
Duh. I'll put the dark gloves on for this one. Duh.
Oh. He looks at you, and gives you a very slight twitch of his eye, which you will interpret as a wink.
Sure. And not pain.
You see him very diplomatically laps his arm around JJ and goes, "JJ, have I ever told you the story about that one hunting trip?" And he starts walking off with him, and JJ's like, but no, really, I mean, it was a wonderful thing. I hunted and he just walks him away to Balgrum. He goes, "Balgrum, have you heard about antelope?" "Antelope."
The conversation gets louder off in a court.
Exactly.
Perfect.
He leads him away.
Perfect.
And you are now alone, as much as you can be, with Lady Snow Shadow.
Wow.
Oh,
She's not.
Fang senses go off.
The best way to describe her right now is that, and obviously you're what, 8 feet tall,
7'2". Yep.
7'2". So Lady Snow Shadow is like 6'5". She's an elf.
High elf, so yeah.
High elf, yeah.
High elf, yeah.
In heels.
Of course.
She's not looking at you. She's looking through you right now. Like like if she could be, she'd be looking at the bulkhead at the other side. She's acting like she doesn't see you right now.
That's fine.
Okay.
As per the norm, I wish to deliver this one personally today. And I will draw forth the note.
Okay.
I'll hand it to her.
She takes it.
I imagine you don't care very much for them, but that does not really matter, now does it?
She casts Burning Hands. And then the note goes up.
Yep.
Whew. How icy.
She then
that
takes
is.
the ashes, blows them in your face.
It's just deadpan, no blinking, as it's just...
Ow!
It was good to see you. We can talk later about machinations. A shame you didn't read it.
She just ushers you.
And I'll hand a second one off to her.
Okay.
This
I mean,
one
cut.
is stamped with the black stamp as opposed to the white stamp. And then I'll...
Okay. You do not see what she does with it.
Donut?
Donut?
See? What she did?
Well, donuts are a delicacy, I might say, from the Eastern Kingdoms. That's what you hear as you leave.
Damn, Chinese make donuts now.
I'm going to give him a pat on the back, and I'm just going to say, I'll be taking my leave, but it was delightful seeing you.
Varys?
Pretty much everyone.
Okay.
Whoever's there.
Father Gustin's like, "Oh, of course. Yes, always happy to have you here. I'll go with this." He needs help getting into the boat.
Yep.
Old man.
He is. He's very old elf. Very old elf. Elrond times 9,000. Alright. So you all reconvene. As much as you do.
Go.
The goblins are escorted by Cortez and Samson
Oh, jeez,
back
Sam.
to the boat. And Belgrim bids you a fine adieu. and goes off into the now aptly named, as people are starting to call it, Sea Castle. By the way, that's what Belgrim used the entire time to describe the Hulk. Called it Sea Castle.
Wow. Really like that name.
When we're out at the sea, it's almost like we live on a sea land with a sea castle.
He's really milking that.
Oh God, that's what he does.
Yeah, that's his baby.
That's his thing.
That's his like Lamborghini of multiple ships put together.
All right, who's staying in town tonight?
Me, honestly.
Okay,
I am.
you are.
Yeah.
You are.
Wait, is there?
Do I have my own little? Do I have my own little sleeping quarters now with in Roderick's
Well,
like workshop?
So you have sleeping quarters. Like,
Okay. Oh,
I
okay.
don't know how developed our second building is.
Oh, yeah.
Probably not that much.
Yeah, Roderick lets you sleep in the has like another room upstairs. It's mainly just a storage room that he's put a cot in
Okay.
for you. But it's it's your own room. It's nice.
Yeah.
He's not making you sleep out like on like the floor of the front where he used to. He did have a cot. You could just sleep on the rug. It's fine. It's a comfy rug. Shag.
It's comfy life.
I mean, I'm used to just laying in dirt, so and leaves. So yeah.
I mean,
$20.
it takes like a couple hours to get back to.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like probably like afternoon time, like.
Varys and Lily are staying with you guys at your house with the baby.
I like wag my tail in front of the baby. See if the baby wants to bad.
It's just drooling and trying to grab it. Little pointed ears.
Ooh, so cute. I mean, Pinch is cute.
Yeah, he's
I play peekaboo.
gurgles.
Not what I wanted.
Fire comes out.
It's not a tiefling. It's a half elf.
I guess.
Leaves
I'll
popping up.
stay in the tavern.
Then the Antichrist showed up.
Oh God, no!
Baby's head starts rotating 360 degrees. It's floating.
It's when I run away.
Start speaking infernal.
Oh, that's when I'll talk back to him. Just like,
Oh,
Yeah.
it's baby talking infernal.
when did you learn this language? Sweet cheeks.
Consume your soul. I
Aw.
have known it for thousands upon thousands of years.
Oh no.
I guess we're all staying in town.
Okay, everybody is staying in town.
Because I feel like it just. I can go back tomorrow.
The orcs raid our town. We all die.
Yeah.
Do
20,000 people.
25,000 goblins.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that.
Roll combat initiative.
Aha!
No,
Do you have 25,000 D20s?
I do.
Oh God.
No,
Jesus.
no, I have 1 D1 million.
Where's your D100, Luke?
It's actually on the floor over here.
Is it really?
How'd it get
Oh wait,
over there?
What? My D100. 37.
Okay, that's a number.
Awesome.
All right. Does anybody want to do anything before the next day?
I'm just being a carpenter.
I guess once I get back to town and I'm not really involved with these goblins anymore, I'll go find you and keep telling you.
Help me with
Like I
this,
said,
please.
being Roderick's apprentice and
I
waiting
make a
for
sign that says
envoys
the
to come back
Rin
with
Yes,
us.
your envoys
the
will
Rin
take a couple days.
and
Yeah.
Glyn.
Gonna actually go. Look.
Okay.
It's perfect.
He's at his-
And I
he's
like
at his
hold it up
workshop.
above the doorway.
Gorok is there.
Drink.
Sweeping. You're sweeping right now.
I know things.
Yeah. You come in to him saying, and that's when you get the gunpowder together, when you do the two-fourths of a conversion of lime versus... Oh, hi.
Hey,
What's up?
I just had a quick question in regards, mostly for the tattoos.
Oh, yeah. What's up?
I was kind of wanting to see if it's possible that you can do them for another person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How much would that cost?
I mean, he kind of looks around and goes, money's not really a thing right
well,
now.
I mean, like, what would I need in order?
What are you looking for? I mean, because being able to do this, and he makes light come and snaps it away, is a lot different than doing, and you see him point his finger and you see a fire, like a ray of fire goes shooting out and like into the forge he's got in the corner and light it.
How about a simple-ish spell? Like
All spells are simple.
I guess more or less like making like the first one. We're making just a ball of light.
It's a light.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. And you see he's juggling the light back and forth between his hands.
All right.
Different tattoos glow as it goes backward. Well, you see, it's not really I mean, I can do it. The thing is, I just need magically enhanced ink.
Okay.
Okay. Which I don't have. I'm going to need a diamond needle,
Pickaxe.
which I do have. And then I'm going to need a copy of the spell and a scroll.
Okay.
Because that needs to be the template. And then about an hour per spell level. Starting cantrip at level 0 is 1 hour. First level spells 2 hours to do it. Then it's how much my time is worth at 1 hour per spell level. So if you can give me the ink, the spell, and I don't know. We don't really have money here. So he looks at you. A week's worth of your time.
Sure.
Time is, remember, the currency right now is time.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
That's if you want something really heavy duty. I mean, do you want just like...
I'm also just looking, at least for right now, for like more simplistic, more...
You monster.
Because I can do something for you now at less cost.
What do you mean, like, something for me right now?
Essentially, it's a henna tattoo. It's a one user. So it's temporary. He paints it on you, and it stays until you use it.
Or until you take a bath. But I guess baths are kind of rare in the new world as well.
Let's go walk into the ocean.
What kind of spells would you be able to use?
Still need the spell. I don't have. He's like, to be honest, and he just kind of like looks around at his arms. He's like, I've got spells, but you know, this one conjoins into this one, which into this one. And he's just kind of like traces all the way down. It's kind of chaotic.
Gotcha.
You know, because if I do this, it's firebolt, but if I do this, it's ice bolt, and if I do this, all the windows pop open and the thing, and he goes, thaumaturgy.
Gotcha. So, different tattoos.
Somebody say something.
In a sense, they tie together.
All arcane symbols.
Yeah.
Right? Depending on what's activated at what time, depends on what kind of magic I can make. So, you tell me what you want, you get the spell scroll, you figure something out. And the magic link. That's the key. Because the big difference is, do I just paint it on you? Or do I put it in your skin?
I'm assuming the ones that you put in my skin would be probably permanent.
Yep.
And the ones you just paint on is just the one.
Yep, one-time use.
They still use like this magical ink that you do.
Well, no, the other one I can use, I've got an alternative I can use. Because the whole point of the ink is that it's magically enhanced to be permanent, so that no matter what happens, it goes away. I can use regular ink, but it's kind of like used and done, because it gets burnt up.
Why are you dabbing while you sneeze?
Because the other point, too, is if we're talking more powerful spells, I need the components that you're going to need to use that spell as well as the spell itself. Because you need to imbue the spell components in with the ink to be able to use it.
Gotcha.
Nothing's free.
No, I'm perfectly understanding that.
So
I completely understand that, and as far as for scrolls, right now I haven't done that. So,
well, they got a few people who know magic. I don't know about people who can inscribe it onto scrolls, but hey, you got a couple magic-y friends, right?
yeah, I guess I can ask them and see how that works out.
Yeah. So that'd be it.
No.
Alright.
We haven't warned the goblins about the spell casting thing yet.
That's what Gorok says to them.
Yeah, he just hears that.
This like sweeping. Oh no! He's just like Ryder Tree's looking. He goes, "It's not really our job to."
I know, but Just shakes his head, goes back
I
to
mean,
No.
I mean,
Oh no!
Oh no.
I mean, to be fair, Gorok, didn't we just get through a storm? So,
Yeah.
I mean, we got time.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Storm clouds just rolling. It's like, well,
They're
not
getting
so
more and
much
more
time
frequent in the
anymore.
hurricane.
There have been rain. There has been rain
Yeah.
without the bad storms. Like you've had rain. It's just you haven't really found a way to track it yet. Besides some magical people having headaches and shit exploding.
I know.
But yeah, so essentially, you can you have no problem.
Basically, as long as I get like really the spell.
You need
at least for now.
the spell. You need the magical ink, and then he's gonna basically ask you for like time, because there's no such thing as money. But like
Gotcha.
he's going to ask you for your time and
Alright.
stuff.
I mean, that's perfectly fine with me. So mostly it's just me trying to get the ink, and generally speaking, the ink, the spell, and if it needs any components, that is.
The ink is the ink that wizards use to write in spell books. The magical ink and stuff that they use to inscribe in spell books.
Gotcha.
Same component. So he's not asking for something that's really strange.
No, I get that.
He's turning your skin into spell books.
Gotcha. Okay.
He's happy to talk to you. He's like, yeah. So
I want to be a spellbook.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
you got a guy who can magically tattoo you.
So generally speaking, if I bring you a lot of this magic ink, like a lot of it, I could last you maybe like a year or so.
Oof. Yeah, that'd be good.
How helpful would that be?
Yeah, that's cool. Maybe I'll take the time off. You give me more ink. The question is, would it be ink to use for just you, or can I use it for myself? Great. Yeah. Then
I mean, I'm not.
as much ink as you bring me may cut down on the price of what you actually use.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'm a reasonable man. Don't ask for much.
Well, that was my main.
I said the corner, Gorok! The corner!
Sweet.
That was my main question.
Alright, cool.
So I'll more than likely confer back with you, most likely later. I
He,
need to.
he looks at the goblin hulk and the other thing out his window. Not going anywhere.
Yeah. Maybe I can ask some of these goblins if I get close enough to have a.
I mean, they might have stuff. There are goblins.
True, and if they're as quote great traders, they say. I'm still a little concerned about the whole ship bit that I learned.
Well, we got the cannons turned on them.
True.
Not only that, but you got the cannons from the other ship right there, and if you look at the it's overlapping fields of fire. So that thing's gonna cut that thing right in fucking half. You ever seen the building fall down? Top comes off? That's what'll happen. Calculated out myself.
Well, I mean that'd be good, I guess. But
It's not my calculator.
And this is the big red button that does it all.
Wait, where did the bug go?
I know how to make it. There's one thing I know how to do is to make things explode.
I mean,
Controlling it is not part of that.
Nope.
we still want to make sure they probably are not all evil. There might be some civilians in there, so
Yeah, they said that about the lizard people too, and still murdered all them.
true point.
They're evil.
That
You just hear Gorok. They're evil.
Majority.
Alexis, I solve problems.
Literally anyone.
My
can
job.
defend themselves.
They asked me how to destroy it. I told them how to destroy it. I don't ask why.
They asked me to
I
destroy
only
it.
deal
I
in
asked
how.
When and where.
As in how to destroy and how much are you gonna pay me?
I mean, hey, you do you.
Yeah, I do. I'm quite happy about it too.
Well, that was all I was gonna ask.
Cool.
I will definitely follow back up with you in regards to the
I'll be here,
Alright,
except for when I'm not.
I'm gonna go.
Pants Dr. Vaughn.
Have a good one, man.
Yep. I got the information I needed. I go.
Yeah, he's happy to talk about it. Sure. You want stuff? Great. Pay me. You get
Cola there?
You get the shit. I give it to you. We're good.
Maybe some cola right now.
Around what time is it when I leave?
It's evening. It's like after dinner at this point.
I guess I'll just go back to the tavern for now and just relax.
Okay.
Well, it makes sense why I'm sweeping the whole entire shop down.
Yeah, it is. He was telling you about how to make about components of gunpowder.
Fucking too bad. Mostly goes. Woohoo! My
That's why he's.
maybe I'll absorb it after like that 600th time he tells.
Well, I think it's also part of like it's not telling you how to kill things with your gun axis. Like he's trying to teach you like the theory behind it, not like how it's used in practice. So he's
Teaching you the science.
Yeah, I know.
Technology.
Yeah, he's teaching you why 2 + 2 = 4, not the fact that you just want to get to 4. You don't
Not
care
how to use 4.
Yeah, you want to know how to use 4.
I imagine he's the type of person every time like he goes right, when he starts to do it, he'll explain everything because he's just like, this is how you do this, and just like does it like right.
Well, it's like he's one of those people that goes this. He's explaining it to you, but if you ask a question, that is a 20-minute tangent down that line to explain to you about that tangent.
He'll start from the beginning.
And then he goes right back to where he left off and continues with no previous context on how that tangent relates to the point that you asked him to.
Word for word.
Word for word. Like if you told him to stop it, if he was like in the middle of the, he would continue with the and then go back into the sentence afterwards. Like
When you mix the saltpeter and the... We talk about this because of this reason. Blah, 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 blah. Charcoal.
yeah, that's it. Essentially, you would know this from being around. He has an eidetic memory. It's perfect recall on everything for him. So,
Man, this guy's smart.
he has that. Well, he has the feet.
Man, this guy's smart.
And you're friendly with him. He doesn't quite hate you.
That's good.
He does say don't do. He tells you not to say bang in the
I respect him in that one.
for multiple reasons, because most of the shit goes bang in their office anyways. So
I feel like I've stopped after he fucking did a fireball and shot me close by the foot that one
yeah,
time.
you did.
Nah, fuck. Okay, I'm done.
Stop it.
Okay, jeez.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
Oh, Rick.
Ready? You got a nut up in. You got a nut up ready. Gotta save the kingdom.
I don't know if I can, Robert.
I tried so hard.
Oh jeez. Oh god. All right. Anybody else want to do anything in town? Talk to each other, hang out.
I was helping him do his work stuff because I, with the last pickup, got proficiency with carpenter tools. So.
Cool. Yeah, that's right. You got your apprentice.
Yeah, so
Carpenter
I'm working
friends.
with you. I keep trying to sell him on the name, the Rin and Glenn.
See, this is what I see. Is it like you keep trying to sell it on them because in your room you have the sign already
No,
made?
that's what I said. I said, well, I made it sound like I keep holding it up above the door. I'm like, I'm telling you, it fits perfectly.
No, see, the thing is, like, I think of it in my way. It's like you keep holding up. My thought was like, you have like this really ornate sign made. And you keep trying to sell him on the idea because you want to show it to him. You're just like sitting there. It's like you're really happy because it's the best thing you've made, and he just keeps shooting it down. And you're just like,
Basically.
but
No, the name.
I don't know about that sign. That's a bad idea.
It's
You're
not
like,
even the sign. It's the name.
The name is dumb.
Name's dumb. It's like, oh,
Also, I want to check what we've accumulated from the signs. Is it still just time?
It's time. It's time. You have enough time to get whatever task you would want to ask of me within reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you wanted to be like, I need wood. You have people who can get you wood. And I need X.
Did anyone offer cooking?
Yes.
A few of them?
he wants a ham sandwich.
You have enough time and with people bringing in on a daily basis that you can staff a first and second shift cook.
Alright.
A reasonably we're not talking like you're not gonna have Gordon Ramsay there, but you're gonna have somebody who can cook for everybody and not have it and it be reasonable, tasty. For what they have.
If you need a Gordon Ramsay of alchemy,
What?
I can show you a guy.
Passes worst cooks in America.
It's like the sous chefs that accompany the chefs to Iron Chef America. So it's
yeah.
not like the Iron the Challenger
sous
chef.
chefs.
It's the sous chefs. So people who
Like Ann Burrell.
are reasonably competent and workmanlike in their job. They're just not gonna give you beef ceviche.
Yeah.
That's my favorite though. It's
For
too.
me?
So yeah, you're not open 20. I'm assuming you're not open 24 hours.
No.
For food.
Yeah, they just stay open.
But you can have a cook on staff to serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Alright. All I want.
And people are paying with time. Like depending on.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, like
Getting
because
time.
they can walk. Like people come to get rations from you guys, so like they can get base rations for nothing. But if they want better food, they can
Like a home cooked meal.
they pay with time. Sometimes because eating protein bars is not fun.
So we can finish our
One
second
thing,
building
while
real
I'm in
fast.
there,
Yeah, I
and
mean, we're not gonna be
if
busy.
there's
We're busy
cooks
doing
there.
that. I
Yes,
guess.
I
there
do
goes.
want to get an idea because I do want to get to more into not just brewing just alcohol, but like brewing teas, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So if I can kind of learn that from them.
You know how to brew that kind of stuff. What's been blocking you is access to the supplies. That's been your problem. Is that you're a one-person operation trying to brew things where you don't quite know what the kind of stuff you are and to get an influx of the supplies. You've had enough.
I mean, would I technically be able to ask them?
I mean, you can at this point now because there's no supply crisis. You can get the stuff more. You can keep yourself supplied. If you want to make it more than what you can collect yourself, you need to start paying for that. So you need to start paying somebody your time for that.
They do it with a coffee cake.
Really?
It's fine.
So you're saying I need to pay someone like
They're
I
planning
need
the
to
coffee
basically make myself available for work to get Gage.
Right. So like your time is essentially the system that has been come up is it's a time-based system. So because there's no currency. Currency means nothing, but labor is everything because people have time on and time off.
So essentially, what I could do is employ myself to Glenn and Bryn here
Yep.
to trade back and forth. They get stuff from me, I get stuff from them, that kind of thing.
Yeah, you get the
Well,
barter.
we could trade goods there, but for now we could. I don't know what time like people specialize in, but if there's someone who knows plants and stuff,
There's over
I
200 people in the colony now, roughly. The first going was the workers. You have specialists that came in the second boat. So if you're looking for a specific thing like an herbalist, you have that kind of person there.
I can trade you their time for some of yours.
For a county.
How much you thinking of?
I don't know how much we've accumulated. It's been a while.
Conservatism
Like-
for a year.
It's been remember it's been like 3 months since you guys got here, and so like you've accumulated enough. Once again,
You see me down at a
Within
table,
reason.
glasses on. I'm like, Brent, do we need any herbalists right now?
Why would I know that?
I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a feeling we're like having like a formal discussion. Like I'm opposed to you two. Bryn's doing something. You're actually
Rin's like working really hard on like a chair leg.
Yes.
Like you're sitting there like
you're actually
with your
focused.
ledger wide open.
Like a huge business setup, just like massive.
You got the accountant visor on.
Too much.
You got yourself a set of scales with some coins stacked up. You're not sure how or why, but
It helps the math.
they're wooden coins with amounts of time etched into them.
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
That
that's what the
name.
currency is. Wooden coins with time stamped on.
Yeah.
Aha! You just paid me 30 minutes of work.
I mean,
This is how
generally
currency is
speaking,
made.
This is yeah.
This
I'll
is
give you.
How about this? A week's worth of whatever you want me to do. However you beat my case. Whatever I can do, basically. In exchange for a week of like supplies.
there has been an addendum to the Constitution, by the way, about since time is becoming the thing, that anybody can do anything for time that isn't expressly against any of the other laws of it. So it's like not like it's going to be like, hey, I want to have you murder a dude.
Yeah.
That you can't do that.
Alright.
I mean, you
Gotcha.
can do
Rats.
that, but it's illegal.
Gotcha.
But so like there's certain
So much
things.
for our plan.
You know, actually, one thing we haven't looked into yet.
Here's a question:
Corruption in this
odds or
city.
evens?
Odds.
Prostitution is legal.
Oh my god. Wow. Look
Ren,
at
I know what you do now.
Don't judge my work.
It's the oldest profession,
Judge my-
and nobody has made it a thing. So,
Shanice, I will.
and there's a lot of.
I'm not gonna.
Time to
None of the
open.
gods have made
I'll
a problem
give you
with it.
3 days of
I guess it's
like
illegal in all other
carpentry and
tribes.
woodworking,
Is this
so
the
you
way
can
how
start
town is
building
making
your
money?
place, and then
Is-
4
Is
days
your
of.
tribe monogamous?
Technically, I've
I
already
don't know.
built our place.
What?
We've
Is her
already-
building built?
We've
Or?
already
Yeah.
built our places.
Yeah, your buildings are built.
Like my
this point.
general building is built, but I think I would need like a brewing.
You don't have your base,
set.
like you had your
Yeah,
building built, but you don't have your basement with your brewing stuff done. yet.
That's the part. That
So I'll give you 3 days of like people that just want to do work, and then 4 days of like herbalists, so you can start.
That's enough. 3 days worth of labor, and we're talking when we talk days like 8-hour work
Yeah.
days. Is enough for like three days of work labor like that. It's enough to like get your basement dug and like reasonably like finished to the point where like it can be used. So yeah, doesn't say anything about the equipment, but you can get the basement done for 3 days.
And then 4 days of herbalist, and that should be a lot of gathering done.
Yep.
I would still need like crates.
Oh yeah. For just like killing time, I guess.
This is the evening of the night. This is like what you guys are discussing over dinner.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, okay.
Because we have
We're not
this,
doing a time
We
jump.
have this.
No, I know
stack
we're doing a
of
time jump. I just realized, in addition to doing that thing, I guess I
Let me
could
write
just do
this
like
down before I
a
forget.
quick walk around town to try and see if I can work on like a town map, like a more formal town map if there isn't already.
All right, hold off on that
Gotcha.
because
Uh,
that gives me an
Yeah.
perfect.
Okay.
just good. Okay.
So what do you want in return?
Do we need anything right now?
Well, we're gonna get cooks.
We have the books.
Okay, we got the cooks. We're gonna get the food.
You need exotic dancers now.
Exact answer. I don't know if we're
She doesn't have any drinks yet. Well, once you
Yeah.
start getting some herbal like
Tea.
teas and stuff, we'll take some.
I think pretty much we're set for the basics. I guess we're gonna make the furniture. We'll have beds and stuff eventually.
Yeah, but with stuff that
I know. I'm
He-
just. He gave us. No, I really only thought it was gonna be the drinks, and she was gonna do potions. So.
right. But for right now, I gave her 7 days worth of.
And what we need
Labor.
from her.
We'll start with the teas and stuff.
Yeah, that's all I was expecting to get out of it.
You're also a competent bartender.
Oh, true.
Whoa! You can.
But she's with us. She's. I guess the nights you're not. I don't know. She has to run her own place though.
Well, generally speaking,
You don't sell anything yet.
I don't sell anything yet, so. But right now,
The poorest hobo of the hobos is standing behind.
Well, no, you've been able between like your own stuff. You're able to keep yourself in spirits
yeah.
because you're able to make enough and brew enough for you. Because you have to go out and find the herbs, get the herbs, bring them back, process them. You know, that all takes time.
I probably should get an assistant. This is.
Well, no, the fact that you're going to get 3 days worth of herbs means you don't have to go out and look for them.
Well, I mean, more like I'm talking about like brewing. That would
Depends
be
on
a
what.
bit.
Depends on what kind of brewing. Tea's pretty easy, and if you're doing like mead, it's just brew it and then let it sit for weeks.
True.
So
You just
most,
need barrels.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's right.
you have there is a Fassbender in town.
Well, sorry. Just in case we see. Oh, that's right.
Alright. So, trade negotiations, right?
Oh, it's good.
Sure.
Oh.
I
I'll
can
work it in
definitely
the
give you guys cheese.
You'll be the local
Yes.
wedge.
Oh. Oh no! I was gonna say it's
When-
probably gonna
when
happen
you get-
for a few days
I
later.
keep a
so.
swarm at your
Okay.
place.
Nothing-
When the
nothing
other
for me.
things are done,
Nothing
we'll
for
take
you
some of
yet?
that too.
Okay.
Besides the revelation that goblins' heads could be exploding at any minute. Can't sleep.
I know you said it there, but I like to think that like you're laying down, and also like in the middle of the night, Gorok says, "We can tell the goblins about the storms." In the middle of the night.
Just 25,000.
You know what type of an explosion that will make? 25,000 goblins going off at once.
But you know what we'd get?
A boat.
A sea castle.
If the sea castle is
It's
still
like-
there after the collective energy of
The collective blood splatter. We just need to wash it up, that's all.
It's like if 25,000 people screamed out at once and then nothing.
Well, they're goblins, so it's a lot like, 25.
Well, he said
That
25,000
was a
are on the
small
ship. He
dogs
didn't say
explode.
what was on the ship. He just said
True.
There could
25,000
be
was
Yetis
the
on
ship.
there. We don't know.
There could be more
25,000
horses.
Yetis.
You know 5.
There's
What 5 of them are. There's 3 goblins and 2 orcs that you know of.
The two are
Well,
great.
presuming that it is a goblin run thing, we can safely assume that a high percentile are goblins.
We can assume that most of them are just blow-up dolls all around to make it look like they're manning a ship.
25,000.
By the way, it's a good
Managed.
thing you guys weren't there for like the ship coming back, because once they got the thing, it was like because they had people winding it up.
Yeah, just wait for it to tip one way, and someone just falls out.
Took about half an hour.
Oh my god!
It was going up 10 stories.
I thought it was only on 5 stories.
Well, they had to bring it up 10.
Oh shit.
They broke the winch going down. They have to use the other winch going
In my
up.
head, they just made more boat. Like they just kept adding to it. Still,
It's like, you go, was that deck there when we were here last?
Guys,
it's
they added
now
buildings
30
made
by
of clay.
30. Its dimensions are just going by another 10 feet every day.
The beach is actually getting smaller. They're just digging up all the dirt and adding it to their
Just
castle.
glassing it.
They're building a moat around their sea castle.
They've literally
There's
just
more
dug a
boats.
tunnel straight to the woods and have been chopping the trees down.
We're trying to get. We have this talking water over there. We're trying to get over there.
We want to bring it with us.
No.
You had something?
Bring it with
Yes.
us.
You raised your hand, so.
Did I?
Probably. Working at the bar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And okay. Yeah. I'll be right back.
What else technically can I make?
I just kicked my D&D thing.
What do you want to make?
Well,
You're a brewer.
You can make pickles.
I give you stuff.
anyway,
You're a
see,
brewer.
make
You can make pickles.
This is
I
true.
make-
This is true.
You can pickle things?
Yeah.
That's pretty
Pretty
important.
similar
actually
to
pretty
brewing.
It is. I mean, we used to sell, I used to work for a spice company. We used to sell pickling spice. Like, that's
oh
a thing.
My God.
Mm.
Wait,
Speaking
we don't
of
have
like a
anything
pickled
to
cabbage
pickle.
Yeah.
Not yet.
We have exotic fruit.
I mean,
We'll
I
have to do a test batch on it. We don't know what it's going
I
to
can
be like
make
pickles.
juices.
You do have fish.
Fish.
Yeah.
And there are sand carp if we can catch them, but they're very dangerous.
Are they rare?
No,
Oh.
no, not at all. And once you go into the desert, they're everywhere, and they're extremely aggressive.
Oh my God.
They're territorial.
I thought it was a lake. It was a sand lake. That's
It
what
is.
was.
Exactly. Once you go into the sand lake, they're territorial about their sand lake.
And they only swim up the sand river to spawn.
Yup. I mean, come on. It's basic sand fish knowledge.
He, she, it, sand.
They're sandfish. Actually, sand carp. Sandfish are just another little
Oh,
invasive.
sorry, my apologies.
They're not as ornery.
Yeah.
The carp are the dangers.
Yeah.
Fish who gives a shit. Sandfish is weird. There aren't no fish. There's only carp.
No, they're fish carp.
They're
There were other fish.
And they
Somebody
have just like, you know, a carp mouth, but all their mouth is just covered in little tiny shards of glass all inside. That's how they
It's
strip
like a
the
lamb
flesh.
brain made
horses
mouth.
here, or we
made
have
of-
no livestock?
Not.
Thousands
No,
of little glass of shard teeth.
What do we
That's what I was
have?
gonna ask the freaking goblins if they had like.
What do we have to trade? Like,
What?
I mean, we just came back.
You got lumber.
We got lumber.
Pieces of glass.
I
You
mean,
guys have been foresting like motherfuckers.
and
Yeah.
I mean, if their
oh right,
ship
we have to clear the land.
and if their ship needs any repairing,
You have lumber and you have a lot of skilled war craftsmen.
Oh,
And you have a
Gorok.
Gorok.
didn't we come back from that forge place and we take some with us?
What? Yeah, you have ore coming in too, but
Not yet.
I don't think they want to give that up.
No, you have ore coming in. You're being, but that's going towards like
Nails.
nails and
We just have a lot of.
Well, I mean, we also have like herbs and stuff that we can trade.
Yeah, what?
We have like medicine, kind of.
Yeah, but that's medicine you brought with you. Also, you have magic.
Whoa!
True.
So
It's also to say they don't have magic.
Well, we will soon know once they explode.
It's true.
Well, tomorrow we can go on the boat
Because we all know
Sure.
goblins and
if we
Orcs.
want.
magic.
I don't want to though.
All right.
I want to talk to them about what livestock they have. Because a few horses and I can make a cart would go a long way to go between both towns.
You could make a kill it. If somebody could find a way to make the trip to and from the towns, they would make a lot of time.
That is
That-
true.
Almost like
That's
That
why I
was-
want horses.
That is my thought process.
Save
that
time to make
We
time.
really need that.
Time is money, as you could say.
I mean,
If
couldn't
we-
I hypothetically like map the best path?
You have the best path, the most
So
efficient.
road right
you're talking about more of just actual expediency of
Right,
moving.
like
Okay.
you guys like that. You got once the town was set up, like the most expedient route has been created
Okay.
between the two. It's just a matter of like it just takes a couple hours to traverse it because people walk it.
And we would need probably like to just see if they have a stockpile of livestock that
Then we gotta
can
build
use
a
for
cart.
travel. So like not just one horse, maybe
Okay.
like 5 horses.
I've never made one before. How
Maybe
you
a
do?
breeding pair of horses.
Wow, there's
I'd
that.
start making wheels.
Yeah.
Or you guys could just start riding deer. Like,
Roll
what
for
else
farrier.
Excuse me?
A farrier. They put horseshoes on horses.
Oh
It's
yeah.
actually kind of lucrative side
You
business.
really need it
I
if you
may or
have
may not
horses.
be starting.
See, there's blacksmiths and there's farriers.
Very specialized blacksmiths.
They are very specialized blacksmiths.
They
Yep.
are.
And still used to this day.
Yes, they are.
More expensive than before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because of how specialized it is. Well, they're part blacksmith, part like doctor, like foot doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Horse orthopedic.
It's quite interesting to see it happening.
yeah, because the old shoe comes off. You have to clean it. You have to remove the old callus,
nails
remove the
and-
nail, and then put the new shoe on.
Just for the horseshoes,
Horses'
that's
shoes
actually
are nailed into their feet. Yeah.
It's
Well,
actually a
no,
very expensive job.
it's actually
Yes.
It was
It's an expensive
confused.
job,
I
it's
thought that
also
was
an
like,
expensive
why
thing
would
to
you do
get
that
done,
to a horse?
so they make
they
a lot of
actually
money.
need it because
It protects their feet.
It's like if you do it like
Because they have a
2
very
3 times a year,
sensitive spot.
it's 20K.
It's like in the shape. It's called
Like,
frog.
yeah,
If they hit that wrong,
3
their
times a year
leg
to
goes
just
lame,
replace
and then they
3
can't
horses,
move
I
anymore.
should say. It's like it's real.
And then glue
Yes,
Yep.
it's like
or
12
Jello, depending on.
Yeah,
Gotta eat those horses.
they're fine because they're not. It's mostly for like,
I mean,
Gorok, not the horses!
I mean, come on.
like with the gravel.
A light
stones
horse, a very
and
light
stuff like
horse,
that.
adult, is 800 pounds.
The wildness,
There's a lot
I
of
think
meat on
their
that.
feet are
That's a lot of meat,
specifically
a lot of meat on the
for
horse, yeah.
fine
It's all
where
very
they are.
tough.
Gamey.
But it's still protein and
It's,
meat.
it's an understatement.
It's very it's to watch.
And
You need to,
also,
like,
if they have
Based in honey
cows,
for
Like 12
you know, a
plus
day
years
and
of
a half.
chickens.
It's like
We're turning into jerky.
would be ideal. if
It's
they
already jerky.
make an actual farm.
Or we can.
Chickens would be
fact,
the easiest.
Horses
Yeah.
are the second strongest pound for pound
Cows would be
land
good,
mammal.
too.
Cows would be good too. Though.
What's the strongest?
Elephant. Easy.
You know, milk and
Yeah,
Chicken,
draft. I think it's the
cows.
draft
Chickens are
horse is like the second.
Yeah,
it's
they
the
do.
specific
Get
horse
started.
breed.
So we're gonna make tame
No, I
chickens
believe
to
it's
carry
wild horses.
Well,
Not the draft one, not the ones that are trained for.
Well, I mean-
Chicken sleds.
I mean, either way, they're like
He knows.
pound for pound, they're the second strongest.
You have to have like 50
What?
of them.
Draft horses.
We
in
gotta
general
do
is
it
the
now.
second most powerful.
You gotta do it now.
Land.
You have
land
the farm.
animal,
You have the
pound for pound.
resources.
yeah.
Mammal, because I think
They would
ants are
never-
pretty.
Yeah.
strong.
No, like pound of force.
Keep one of those
So, like,
chicken harnesses.
out of the raw number output. Like I mean, ants are to scale. They're the. It's like one of the beetles is the strongest. Like compared to its own weight.
The
But
Hercules
horses, I think it's the Hercules beetle. I think it's either the Hercules beetle or there was another odd one that was like right above it.
Beetle.
But Hercules beetles are definitely very high up there. But horses are the strongest,
Bless you.
the second strongest land animal in just raw output.
Wow.
usually sneeze and freeze.
Wait until you guys see the dire Hercules beetles in the south.
No.
Aww.
Those are rumors and legends, and they were killed off long ago.
Those are rumors and legends.
How do you know anything about the South? That's where the Black Crows.
Exactly, it's a rumor. They're
That's
stag
all he
people.
has.
The stag people? Oh god, that'd be worse.
That's terrifying.
I just like you, just the tall tales that you spit. It's just wonderful.
You guys don't know if it's true or false.
I don't think Gorok knows if it's true or false either.
Yeah, there's tales.
Like, people just tell him stuff and he just regurgitates it because he thinks people like, this is interesting. People should know about it.
Yeah.
Anybody else doing anything at night? You're walking around, so we're gonna get to you.
I want to get to the
Ivan?
next day.
Building
Building.
constantly.
So you
Gonna
went.
build to exhaustion.
So
yeah.
you went home.
Yep.
Okay, you went back.
You
So
jump in that
you
goddamn hole
escorted
again, I'm not coming
Bears
to save
and
Yep.
and the baby.
Baby.
They went
Quick
back.
question.
Yes.
I'm
Which I'm
exploring.
hoping we did.
Yes.
We put light posts
What?
throughout the path. I mean, like,
Yeah.
You're gonna.
no, I'm asking, did we put light posts?
Yes,
throughout
you guys did. You guys already started that project.
Yeah. How you light them is a different story.
I was gonna assume like a candle type things.
I mean, yeah, they do have candles, but
That's a lot of candles.
yeah, it's a lot of candles over like a couple miles.
That's your point.
Um,
I mean, not like
you kind of have the way I would say at night.
Dancing lights.
Light posts are basically right now mile markers, and so like they
Yeah.
light them at night so you know where the
Yeah.
mile markers are.
Yeah.
In a society between Ivan and Lily, dancing lights
that works.
and just
That works
you
too.
just kind of walk there. Also, enchantments kind of get a little weird when there's crazy magic storms.
Yeah. That's why I was thinking it.
The paths turn into fires.
Again.
Well,
Old-fashioned lights. Rather
Roll
than
for apiaries.
Magical.
I will roll for that.
beeswax.
16.
It exists.
There's a lot of bees.
There's apiaries. There's
There's
somebody working
one
on
giant bee.
Wait, what type of bees are there?
Oh no, not dire bees.
Japanese hornets.
Dire
Like
hornets.
this big.
No, not the Japanese hornets. Those are terrifying.
Dire Japanese hornets confirmed.
No. I
They're honeybees.
don't want that.
Dire honey.
I'm like.
Dire South African killer bees.
yeah.
What is South African?
Well, I mean, this is Kentucky, so it's more like Florida.
It was heavy too.
This
When
world
funk-
is just like ours, except South Africa don't exist. Cut off.
I'm like walking around.
Okay.
Making rounds, seeing people if they need help.
Okay, so you're
Just walking
you're just
around.
walking around
So
all
I'll
night.
see him probably.
Yeah,
eventually.
you'll meet up with. You'll say hi to Ren.
Hey, what to do?
Discovering a new world. Not joking. How much?
Nice.
Your
What's
head's
your-
gonna explode.
Just seeing if
Roll me
anybody needs anything.
perceptions. You don't get to help each other. These are separate.
The
perceptions.
goblins are raiding, and we're not even noticing it.
The goblins are just taking stuff by your feet. They're like, oh yeah, what's up, bud?
1 second.
Oops. You son.
No. Sorry.
Dr. Bob, you.
21.
21.
Dr.
21. I'm scared.
I'm not dead.
Dr. Bob is the keeper of this facility. He is the mightiest warrior.
Is your competition Dr. Bob?
Roll me
No.
a d6.
That's not the dice I thought you were telling me to roll.
Me? Just me?
Any one of you. I just
Oh.
need one. And tell me the number.
3.
Roll just to see if you would have done better. What's happening?
I'm
Mr. Guillaume?
scared.
What's up?
I don't like the
Are you
faces
killing
he's
me?
making.
Yes.
I don't want
3
to
arrows go right into your neck.
I'm gonna make a new character.
Roll initiative. No.
You're fighting each other.
You're not there. Ivan went home.
I'm there in spirit.
That's my initiative.
Ivan. 6 hours later. Sorry, I just think of the So it's a Warhammer meet. It's the Sly Marbo video.
I'm not familiar with it. I'll check it out later.
I'll show it. We'll show it to you after during break. But it's just Marbo just is like a scream thing. So it's like also it's like
Wait, what's that? And you just hear, "Ah!" He just comes in and punches it. It's just, like out of nowhere.
So
It's a 40k thing.
What are they gonna do?
Oh wait, is that the dreadnought that never stops screaming?
No,
This is why
no.
I don't go
Marbo
out at
is
night.
the he's Rambo spelled backwards. So he's like the guardsman's version of Rambo.
I'm
So
assuming
you're
it's
gonna
like
slide
sleeping.
All right,
Platypus.
what your eyes see, because you have dark vision
I do.
and you are a human.
Come on. Ooman.
Bells start ringing,
Oh,
and you notice there's a fire on the ship.
our ship?
The ship in dock.
Oh no!
No!
Where are we right now?
You're in the center of town.
So not near. Wait, no, aren't our buildings in the center? of town? No.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's happening?
We should go get help.
Ding,
Fire?
ding, ding, ding,
Fire
ding,
on the
ding,
dock
ding,
and the
ding.
boat.
it now.
Do
just
I
point
wake
it
up?
You can see it because it's fire.
It's fire.
It's dark fire though.
Does thaumaturgy work for like my voice, like if I
Yeah.
yell something?
Yeah, like
Yes.
makes your voice 3
Okay,
times louder.
I'm gonna use thaumaturgy and shout fire on the dock and the boat.
As if she's saying that, we should really put an alarm system in the middle of town.
Yes. Just
Okay.
yell it again.
You yell it again. Everybody who is in town, you hear fire on the docks, on the boat.
I turn and sleep still. No.
Ding, 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 ding.
And we should probably go towards it, you know.
People start going.
let's go.
I'm not asleep, technically. I was still technically in the middle of a conversation with you, so. Right?
You would have been woken up by the
Oh, okay.
thaumaturgical scream.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Everyone, start panicking.
Brick, 2 brick, 3 brick, 4 brick, 5 brick.
Technically,
Ivan doesn't count sheep, he counts bricks to sleep.
These aren't small brave, they're like huge ass.
I wonder if, would Reefy be able to message him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have.
I mean, you have to like
Yeah,
get to
tell her to
Reefy because
do
now
that.
people are like running out
Yeah.
like, oh my god! And like Simpson's trying to organize a fire brigade. There's just
Yeah.
so.
Was it like,
Quick,
do we know if it was like an
happenings do
explosion,
obey.
then a fire, or just whoosh?
If I
They just see fire.
roll perception,
You see
to
fire.
see if I can find Reefy.
It's
like
like-
in the
Okay,
chaos.
you roll perception to find your sister.
Also, is the fire
Well,
like
it's an 18 normally, so
on the top of the boat?
The boat is once again, it's night. Dark vision goes how far?
60 feet.
More than 60 feet away from a boat. So it's like it's the silhouette of a boat
On fire.
on fire.
Like, I mean, like the whole top of the boat, or is it just like a certain portion?
It just looks like a fire on the boat.
Let's
Like,
get closer.
I'm just saying from where you're standing,
Yeah,
you know,
I got
it's
you.
like if I look at the building down the street and I see fire, I don't know if the fire is on the roof or coming out of the windows. I just know that there's fire on that building.
I'm just gonna head that direction.
Okay, you're gonna go help the bucket brigade?
How close is
Sure.
she?
Your sister?
Yeah. Like if I yelled, would she hear me?
Use thaumaturgy.
No. Yeah.
Because now there's a bunch of people barking
I'll
orders.
I'll just tell her to message him.
What?
Message Ivan!
Oh, what?
Dad, the fire! The boat! Tell him so he can come and help!
Okay.
I don't have
One
message!
little brick and it goes to here.
Ivan,
Has no fear.
Ivan, there's a fire on the boat and it's really bad, and I was told to send you this message.
Help!
One little sword goes on my back. One little foot goes on the road.
Are you running?
Yes.
Okay, it's gonna take you an hour and a half to get there running.
Okay.
I just imagine like the $1 Million Man.
No, in my mind it's like really intense like firefighting music. Then all of a sudden, like it just cuts to the forest. And all of a sudden he comes up and like not even chariots of fire, just really quiet, and it gets really loud. Also, you hear deja vu, and as he like turns the corner, it just goes and it fades away as it goes away. He's like, "Yep, that's how he's been."
Just running across the water.
Bump, bump, bump.
The hell?
Just books it out of the town. Well, actually, no. Ivan, it's gonna take you 2 hours because you're further away because you don't live in the town. So it's 2 hours to Ivan content.
Rip.
Yep.
Well, I'm headed
Either everyone's
towards the
gonna be
boat.
dead or everyone's gonna be alive. So.
Yeah.
I suspect foul play in this.
And we're gonna pause it here because Kim.
Okay.
It's also 10 o'clock. So I don't know if it's
But the next round was coming down, and I was about to move, but it was too late because my vulnerability went away. Died again. I'm like, fuck.
Oh, that's pretty bad. First fight is a giant. First fight is a giant DPS check. Second fight is a giant heal check. Third fight, I'm assuming, is just going to be basically just tanks focused, and then the last one is just. But
the combination of all three because that's how the progression mechanic works.
We refer to it as entropy.
So, may I bring you back all into the world of a new world?
Can we have a Friends intro at least?
What?
Friends intro.
Na 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 na. Da 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 da.
And it's like zooms into every character. There's Ivan.
Da 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 ba 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 ba. Ivan just like in the fountain just.
Yeah, no, everyone does that.
Just he does like crosses his arms and laughs. I'll be there for you.
On this episode of
As the New World Turns.
On this episode of Gorok and Friends.
Gorok and Friends. I like to think that's how Gorok tells like stories to his friend. To like back at the tribe. Today on Gorok and Friends, this is what happened.
Oh yeah, no, I get.
Or he has a journal he writes in every night.
The book says Gorok and Friends.
I heard stripper tea, and I was like,
Yeah, stripper tea.
stripper tea.
Most
Alright.
important kind of tea.
You know, because
Alright, the
he makes
fuego.
sure that all of you guys are safe and don't get eaten by sandcarp.
Sandcarp.
Fucking sandcarp.
Can you go fishing for sandcarp?
You don't want to fish for those.
But that's what you say, but you don't know if that's what you truly want.
No. There's a reason why we don't colonize that far out.
It's really far away.
I like how you're calling it colonization now. It's not. You live here.
Yeah, no, but we want to go beyond the mountains and whatnot. But no, to the north there's evil minotaurs, and to the west there's this desert full of sandcarp.
And mountains.
Can I
And more
ride
mountains.
said
Mountain
sandcarp?
deserts.
Fucking the sand
desert.
It's the mountain, and then it's like flat on the top.
I don't know how.
It's just a desert across the mountain.
The sand
Can I,
just
can
sand
I
mountains,
sit
and if
on
you
the
go into
sandcarp
it, they just
and
sink
ride
and you
it
die.
across the desert?
There's no structural reason for them to
I will
exist.
give it.
All of a sudden,
Human
this
wings.
campaign changes. Like, we're just gonna go west and get to the mountains. All of a sudden, it just becomes Dark Sun campaign.
There's a reason why we don't go over there.
Tis a silly place. So, ship's on fire.
Fire.
Not again.
Ivan running.
I suspect foul play. I want to observe the beach with the.
Okay. So, all right. So we'll do this.
And-
I'm gonna see what all of you are doing.
Okay.
Ivan, except Ivan. You're looking for foul play.
Yep.
What are you doing?
I'm going towards the ship.
Going towards the ship.
Same ship.
Ship.
Yep.
Ship.
Yep.
Just build your
skipping.
fucking boat.
Skipping to the ship.
I build another boat in the meantime.
Well,
While Ivan's running, it'll be done before he gets here.
Right about the right time. Yeah.
probably this is a good time for a carriage for Ivan.
I'll be running towards the boat, but I want to do a quick scan for
I
goblins.
want to do a quick backflip to look.
You do one or the other. Because the thing is, there's just such an influx of people.
Oh right, we thermaturged everyone out of the building.
Yeah.
Hey,
There's 200 people. Oh, sorry, more like 150, because like some people are living in the outpost too, and like the farm. and stuff.
this is important shit, okay?
They're all Kermit the Frog handsing down.
Previous
I'm gonna
secret word fire.
I'm gonna run to the
Giant word
second
splash
floor of
on the
the guild hall and look outside to see if I can see any goblins or anything.
Dark vision.
Yeah.
To back.
Perception rolls.
No, not me. Right.
Athletics checks.
Oh shit! I'm gonna get
Oh, I
trampled.
could have done that.
Yeah, because you're running through a bunch of people. It's about how good you can shoulder your way through them. It's not acrobatics. There's nothing acrobatic about
We
this.
have our first casualty of the campaign.
You said athletics
Someone got
check, right?
trampled.
Am I also
6.
athleticsing?
Okay, what?
Am I also
Goodbye,
athleticsing?
No.
Shanice. Help me.
You
Help me, Shanice.
moot
Help
point?
me.
I'm gonna see if I can shave off another 20 minutes.
23.
Okay, perception.
18.
18. Okay.
17.
17 athletics.
So he could see that
12 athletics.
6.
because also Dr.
All right.
Bob.
Above a 10, you're fine.
Okay.
You're not gaining any. You're going with the flow.
Gotcha.
You're being
Fall
trampled.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
Die.
Take 4 damage as you're trampled by people.
Help. Help.
Can
My
I
legs.
look back and see that she... Well,
Roll to see if your
technically,
leg's broken
I'm
now.
probably the first person out, so I don't see her.
Yeah. No.
Well, I was already out there because I was outside.
She was
Wait,
already
wasn't
out.
I hanging out with her? When I see
You were
her
next to
trampled?
me.
Yeah, you're trampling on her right
going.
now.
You went. She stayed to talk to her sister to message Ivan.
Oh, I thought she was right. Like she just went.
Yeah,
No.
you
Well, no,
just
I had
stepped
to call
on
her
her.
sister.
That's what's happening. You're just like
So-
stomping.
Yeah, no. I'm just making sure.
All right. Perception rolls. 18 doesn't quite do it because there's a lot of people.
Even from my
There's fire.
higher perspective.
You're still far away.
Yeah.
It's a matter of distance. And once again, just because I see a fire doesn't mean I see a fire. You see silhouettes. You don't see what they are, but there are people in the water, swimming away from the boat.
Oh my god.
I need to get closer to that.
Okay.
Turns out they're sharp.
Sorry, I realized what happened.
Did you?
I think so.
Okay. Next round.
Okay.
Fuck.
What are you doing?
I need to get closer to them.
Athletics. You have to run through the pile of people.
Oh shit.
What are you doing?
Am I at the boat?
Next turn you will be if you make a success.
Oh man.
Another athletics?
Yes. What are you doing?
Well, probably getting up and then trying to get back to the boat.
That's an athletics to get up.
Of course it is.
Because you're pushing against the wave of people.
Wait.
A natural 20.
Okay, you're at the boat.
No, I don't want to
Oh,
hurt people.
fuck.
Never mind. I was gonna throw
What are you doing?
but I don't want to hurt anyone, so let's not.
Above a 20.
Okay.
I'm running to the boat. Oh no. I get outside the door and I'm down.
What did you roll?
Fucking.
I've got a 3, so
Okay.
it's a 5.
You can't open the door.
Oh no.
You're trying to push, and you realize it's full.
I gotta get outside.
Yeah, no, that's what's happening. It's like you're flustered. You just. All right. So what'd you roll?
I rolled
Checking
a
the
14 on
locks.
athletics.
Okay. You're not making any. You're not getting hurt by people, but you're losing ground on the
fuck.
silhouettes. It's also kind of hard to see them.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to
Yeah.
do this thing. At 20, you're at the boat. You're the first one there.
Okay. So, I'm at the boat.
Yeah, you're the first one there ahead of everybody. Also, because fucking monk.
Yeah.
You move quick. We'll get to you.
12.
You get up.
Yeah.
It's DC 10.
Yeah.
So you're no longer
Would
being
have been fun if you were
trampled.
blocking the door.
My dead body. Just
My number is actually 22. I just said over 20.
You get to the boat, and you'll be able to act, but you act first when it comes to it because you're there sliding to the stop, just like at the end of the dock.
Gotcha.
And what'd you get? You got the 3.
I can't open the door.
That's right. You can't open it. Well, you open the door, but it's like you don't make any progress
Right.
closer to the boat. You're just.
Oh my god, there's so many people!
Oh.
God, I designed the door.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
backwards.
We're gonna go in reverse order this time, just because I want to know what you're doing. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get to the boat.
Okay, athletics. You're gonna be at the boat.
Yeah, I'll be at the boat. So I just want to know what's the. I know it's on fire, but is there anything else I see?
That's going to be perception.
Okay.
What are you doing?
17.
I'm assuming people are still swarming, right?
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get to the boat.
All right. It's less people now because
Okay.
like you were on the ground while the majority of the rush happened.
Yeah.
So there are people rushing, but like there's not really anybody around.
Yeah, good, okay. Still athletics?
Still athletics. Just don't crit fail, and you'll be fine. What do you get there?
Breaks an ankle.
Well, mostly
Yeah,
I want to
you know what
see
that
how big this
Right
fire
there.
is.
It's
Stop it.
mainly the top deck that's on fire. Mainly the part because this is like your prototypical galleon. So it's got like the main bridge, and then it goes up, and it has the bridge.
Man, this train
Um,
is just
up
my
on that
game.
bridge.
Up on that part is where the
Okay.
fire is.
Okay.
It's that, and then the captain's quarters.
Do
This
I
don't have
see
negatives.
like people on the bridge trying to like put the fire out?
There are people running around with buckets on top of the ship.
Okay, I'm gonna run up there, see what I can do. Like,
Acrobatics. 'Cause
Okay.
you got to climb. Well, athletics or acrobatics. Do you want to be dexy about it, or do you want
I
to be?
will do acrobatics.
All right. You
12.
I gotta see what's happening
okay?
with those silhouettes in the water.
All right. So you got 17.
Yeah.
You're making your way downtown, walking fast.
Can I use my
This
feline
is
agility? Or is
fucking
that
awesome.
only-
Yes, you are. Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
I'll lift up the Dr. Bob to show you the result.
Okay.
Praise Dr. Bob.
Praise the Dr.
What'd
Bob.
you roll?
16.
16. Okay. You're We'll talk in a sec.
Okay.
8.
Oh,
You're trampled.
You're walking. You're winded. You just got kicked in
Yeah, I
the
got
gut.
kicked in. Yeah.
you're feeling a little
Ow.
hobbly.
Yeah, like I got me cramping a little bit.
My tail! Somebody bent my tail!
Ooh.
Sounds.
Ow.
Wow. Yeah, that
And
does
a
sound
16.
painful.
Got a cricket.
Okay. You get up. You're on top of the ship.
Did you scale the side of the ship?
No, I'm probably. Isn't there like a
The gateway.
pathway?
I mean, there is a pathway, but you weren't near the pathway, so you just kind of like jumped to the side of the ship. you chose acrobatics, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Athletics would be running up the gangplank fast. You chose acrobatics. You just monk climbed your
That's
way
what,
up.
that's
You
what I was like, wait a
tigered-
second.
You crouching tigered your way onto the ship.
Like a screen wipe happening.
You know,
you're up
she's
there.
Yeah.
all that talking about jumping earlier. You had to do it.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so.
You didn't lose sight of the people, and you're gaining on it. So right now you're at the kind of like where like the dock is.
Yeah.
Going further down, instead you're banging left,
Yeah.
and you're starting to jump onto the beach.
Okay.
Okay. So you have line of sight to them, and you're keeping, but you're behind them.
Yeah.
You're not losing
Are
any.
they
ground
swimming
anymore.
toward the Hulk?
They're swimming, yes, towards the Hulk. Once again, you can't make out who or what they are, or what they look like.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
What do I see? Because you didn't tell me yet.
what do you see?
Yeah.
You kind of basically see what they see,
Yeah.
what Kaxius see. The fire is mainly towards the people running around at the top. They don't really have it contained yet. That's what because your perception, you assess. You're kind of getting your overall assessment. They don't have it contained. It's mainly on the back part of the ship and like the captain's quarters.
Is it on the mast at all?
It's not on the masts yet.
Yeah, okay, just
but
that's
it's
all I
but
wanted.
it's on like the rudder and the drive.
Okay, that's
drive
still pretty
unit.
bad. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
There's times
So-
where I wish I was a fucking mage.
All right. What do you do?
Trying to get to the boat.
You'll get there with a success this turn. Just above his head.
Yes.
You may get there. You'll
Barely.
yeah, barely. Mike, what's Ren doing?
Are there any like civilians at the dock yet?
Yeah, you came in with like kind
Can
of a.
I, instead of using like any actual verbal skills, can I use a maneuvering attack commander action to be like, hey, go there,
Yes.
do these things,
Yeah.
attack the fire?
Attack the fire.
Yeah, I will allow that because you're basically commanding people to get buckets and use ranged attacks to try and put out the water.
Either that, or I'm going to say
That's
commander
fine.
strike, and I'll say I'm
Put out the water.
helping with the fire, and in doing so, making it easy for people to do it.
I will allow you to use your action
Allow
as
it.
like because
Like
Okay.
a help action?
I remember this is a battle situation.
Yeah.
Where, like, you would line up ranged units to. It's the same thing, except pouring.
I'm making weird correlations.
You're
Fire.
Mike, you're fighting the fire.
You're fighting fires.
Yeah.
So instead of pouring tar on people assaulting the walls,
Yeah.
you're putting water on fire.
Okay.
This is the same.
Do you want me to make any kind of roll for this?
Make an attack roll.
Okay.
Because like I'm assuming that's the relevant thing here.
It almost was 20, but it's a 14 plus 5, so 19.
Yeah, you're making headway against the fire.
Okay.
You're making headway against the fire.
Just run and start rolling on the fire.
How close am I?
What'd you roll? Are you trying to get closer?
Well, yeah, I'm trying to get to the boat.
Okay. This is your last roll. If you fail this roll, you're not getting there before what's done is
Yeah,
done.
yeah, yeah.
Alright?
Maybe you hear me in the distance shouting at people.
There's a lot of people yelling. Well, you're
Run!
The fire leaps off and lands on us.
Listen, on the stand.
Oh my god.
You're doing great.
just you fall and take 1 point of damage as your nose hits the
Oh,
pavement. Now your
Bloody
shit
nose.
hurts and you have a bloody nose.
Heather, I imagine I run by you just like in history
Wait,
class.
no. I was gonna say, yeah, you took over a curb.
Shut the fuck up. Get out of here.
I tell you, these short walls and curbs, man, they're deadly. They're deadly.
He runs by me and just happens.
Oh, it's the bricks he's laying down.
I just lay there and I curl up and it's
like
just sobbing.
Just sobbing.
Just like, my tail, my leg, my now.
jeez.
Everything hurts.
People are stopping to ask if you're okay.
It's because of the thermaturgy.
No, everybody's gone.
I know. I figured.
It's because of the thaumaturgy. It took a lot out of me.
Oh yeah.
Like a dog
cantrip.
comes over and starts licking your face.
It starts dragging you away from
No, the phone.
You don't remember there ever being dogs here? Where'd
Drags you towards cactus.
Where'd all these coyotes come from?
So many wolves.
So many wolves.
A wolf for every man, woman, and child in this town.
How is that a thing?
Shiva?
What is Kaxius doing?
Well, the first thing I was gonna like, try to like flag down someone and say, is there anyone in the cat? Like, was there anyone?
I don't know! There's fire on the boat!
That was
So you have
As
no
they
idea
jump-
if there's anyone in there.
Doesn't know. It's
My
not the fact that
jinx
even if
might
he
die
did
for me.
know, he's panicking.
I got it. All
If
right.
you want, unless you want to calm him down.
I'd
Here,
rather just
drink this heavy alcohol.
I'd
Tell
rather
me.
just help with the fire.
It explodes.
Okay. All right.
Just guess.
How do you want to help with the fire?
82.
Is
Now
there
roll your dice.
any bucket that?
There's a bucket brigade that people have started.
Sure, I'll go.
You just
You
hear
don't
Mike
need to. You
yelling
don't
at
need
the
to roll
bottom.
for any of that. You're just like you get in line and you just.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing.
You know
Like,
what? It's because it
People
lands
are
on
like,
the
you know, if you had
critical
another
part.
kind of cool way that
That's
you want to
why.
use your abilities for it, if you're just going to be
But-
part of the bucket brigade, that means you're just helping out. You're making sure that it's not getting any worse.
I mean, I don't know
I just
what it would
picture
be.
You're gonna
You
fist
running
of
by
North
me.
Star the fire.
Spiritual weapon.
You know, Ivan's gonna show up and I'm gonna be on the ground.
I plan on it.
2 hours of just being
I would
trampled
kinda
and
like
tripping.
Well, no, it's been some time.
I know. I'm just saying. Just like
Oh my
just
god!
for
I just
2
realized
hours.
you fell, got up, stumbled,
2 hours.
tried to
tripped.
go again, and
Just
fell
like
again.
she falls down, just like the random small
Just
child
life
runs
at this
her over.
point. It's not even
Yeah.
the pain. It's just life. Just like it's so hard, God. It's so hard.
You have like a
going
concussion, so you can barely get up.
My body guy's leaving me.
Left in the ear, so your equilibrium
Oh
is off.
no!
Someone broke my tail.
The fucking tail just snapped.
I tore my good dress.
Oh, I can just imagine your bent tail tripped yourself.
My hair.
Like you're not used to the angle your tail came
no,
around
my
you.
hair fucking tripped me because I have fucking long ass hair.
Your leg got tangled in you're laying there with one leg tied up in your own hair.
That's unfortunate.
I just think it's just like Mumbly, like, and Lily looked better in my blue dress, and I
I just wanted to help.
All of the stress.
Just ugly crying.
Why is my life so much right now?
I just wanted to help.
My life's a dark abyss, but abyss of nothingness.
Welcome to the club.
I need to see. Well, these fuckers swim fast, so I gotta keep up with them.
Sure.
Doggy battle.
Oh shit, that's a. Fuck.
That's 6.
No, it's a 9. So it's, 13.
What's better?
Actually, 14.
I actually thought it was 2 from here.
You lose sight of him.
Damn.
Wait, is that perception or athletics?
You lose sight of him.
Oh.
You're focusing on running, not looking.
Yeah.
Wait, what would
That's why I'm asking you. What are you doing?
What swim
Looking.
count as?
Looking. It's all.
Athletics.
Okay, even if you were looking,
Yeah.
you still lose sight of
Swimming?
him.
Fuck.
Yeah, athletics would be swimming.
Alright.
But then
I'm not
your
going
moves
to try
can
and
be
swim
different.
ever.
Swimming is like a different type of movement.
This is
No,
been
I get
a
that.
good learning experience of how they shouldn't try doing things.
They rolled an 18 plus whatever they were doing. So
Fucking fast
And if
swimmers.
they're
goddamn.
gobos, they're probably kind of quick.
if that's what they were,
They're gobos. I'm making a racist statement. They're gobos.
Rin, I'm willing to put my reputation.
Wait,
They're
are we
goblins.
on the next
It's
round?
actually the orcs.
Yes.
These fucking
So-
people.
Did I see him jump in the water?
No, I didn't
He
jump.
didn't jump
I'm
in the
running
water.
on
He
the
just
beach.
ran down with the group and then he peeled left and just went.
Oh, you
right
are
down
running.
the beach.
He's taking a night stroll.
So I'm on the dock right now.
Yes, you made it to the dock.
You see me yelling at people to do things.
I'm guessing the Hulk is visible for me. It's just like
Yes. Basically where you are, because at this point now, the ship that's on fire is in between you and the Hulk,
Right.
and where he ran off to. So you don't have line of sight to the beach. Also, if you
I-
did, you have your night vision is kind of ruined in that right now because of
fire.
Fire.
flaming boat.
Damn, I want a perception.
Do we
How's
have
the-
any spellcasters? Like, what the hell are you
No,
guys doing?
these guys are the spellcasters.
All the way over here.
I'm a
You're
spellcaster.
Jason Booing your way to
Create
town.
water. I got that.
I have
all the way over here.
I have two
On the
spells.
ground crying!
Anybody have manipulate water?
I mean, in general, like, do we
I have-
any
I have
other
beast
spells?
That's
sense.
actually pretty high level.
I will cast Unseen Servant,
Okay.
and he will start to carry buckets of water.
So invisible. So a bucket just flies through the air.
Yes, he will help.
Yeah,
Huh.
actually that's good because he flies. So like he doesn't have to like worry about the bucket brigade. He can just like scoop up water, go up, dump it, scoop up water, go up, dump it. So very good. And you're taking your turns commanding him to do that?
Don't I give him an action and then I can? Do
Yeah, but your
something?
action this round was like summoning him. And,
Yes.
All right. Are you just gonna keep doing the same thing?
Yeah. Does this use up any of my commander dice? My superiority? I'm just curious.
You're not
Making
in
sure.
combat.
I don't know because the combat comes up later. That's why I was asking.
No, because it's you using what your knowledge of that is. It's not you actually
Okay.
doing it. Like you're
That's
not
fine.
hitting something
yeah,
with an axe to do it.
Okay.
It's you taking that innate knowledge that you have
Alright.
to make.
I was like I said, I was
because
double
if
checking.
you don't need to roll more if you're just maintaining what you're doing.
Oh,
If
okay.
you want to do something different.
No. Maintain. I'm just gonna fight fire.
Okay, fight fires. Cry in a puddle of shame.
I'm gonna fight fires at least
I-
until we can, like, get some ground.
We
feel
just
like I
assume that you're out of the scene.
I should try to get up.
Also, you.
I'm gonna try.
You don't need to roll to stand up. You need to roll at this point. You need to roll to like not
Roll
feel
for
shame.
dignity.
I'm rolling for dignity. What's that
Roll
gonna be?
Roll wisdom save to
That's-
hold your
that's-
sense of self.
Yeah, wisdom
I thought it was wisdom.
for like not shelter for tip
Charisma.
Or charisma.
Oh, I guess charisma.
Yeah. To feel good about yourself.
10.
You feel
Had worse days.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. There's that time you got trampled in school
There's
during a fire.
Oh,
you
well,
might-
what's
fire
you
fire
alarm.
don't, you don't want to die, but you don't have like the will to go down and like, because like now you're thinking about like fire and there's gonna be hot and there's gonna be soot.
Your hair's gonna
But
frizz.
fire
And
is.
your knee hurts farts and
wanna
your
just
nose
go
is
stand
still
in it.
bleeding. Oh, that did great for your sinuses.
Yeah. Oh, nice irony.
Oh.
I'm just like,
Alright, so at this point in time, Ivan! You see
You see a bloody corpse in the room.
Fang kind of sitting in the middle of the street. In a fire that looks like it's mostly under control. Down by the ship at the docks.
I'm gonna check to see if
Just ignore the girl, it's fine. No.
it's okay. Check
Okay.
on you as I.
The hair is
Oh, the hair! I thought you were drawing somebody swimming.
No,
that's my
they're
hair.
on the beach.
She's not on the beach, she's on the cobblestone floor. Stains.
fucking puddle of blood from her nose.
So Ivan has walked
Someone's
up
just
to
walking
you.
through the streets tomorrow, sees the blood splat. Like, oh god, someone must have died here.
Ren's crying. Our Fang's crying. She's got a bloody nose.
Yeah, I'll heal that up.
Punch him.
what? Heal hand. I just wanted to.
Just punch her in the face.
I just wanted to help.
Beautiful.
They broke my tail, my face,
Yeah.
my knee.
Technically,
Oh
not-
boy.
Look how Ivan just like you see like
There,
he's, like,
there.
looking longingly
Yeah,
out.
just like-
he's just like
Patching hurts, pick you up, carry you back, untangle your foot.
carry you like a baby in arms, and you're just like as you're walking over there, and then I fell, and the people they stabbed
It's okay.
My tail.
Everything okay.
like just like it's okay.
Don't worry.
Okay.
I guess I'm just gonna walk, but mostly just try to perception, just try to see if I can get back. But just walking the beach now.
Are you walking which direction? Back to the boat?
No, I'm walking toward the Hulk, but
Okay.
I mean it's
Okay.
not much, 35. But I'm still like just trying to look.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's a 7. That's an 18.
I thought you said you rolled a 35. It's not much.
All right.
Not anymore, at least.
Yeah. At this point, I'm gonna look back at the boat probably.
Fire's going down.
It's okay.
I'm gonna head back.
Okay. Worry not. I don't know why I drew her barefoot.
Because that's she
It's
was
probably gonna don't want to put shoes on.
That makes sense.
Makes it-
Because like,
This is the middle of the night. That's true.
Damn.
all right,
Since the
so
fire seems to be
Don't want to draw.
pain.
I don't want to draw feet or hands.
it's about to be very uncontrollable.
Just, I'm gonna animate
As
this.
a bunch
now.
of water just kind of comes up from the ocean and just goes right over the top of the boat.
That would be what's her face, probably. Yeah.
In action.
Snow.
Shoes.
No, stop it. I almost had it.
Snow.
Shadow.
Snowpiercer.
Yeah, Lady Snow Shadow.
Lady Snow Shadow.
Yeah.
It's because
what
I
I
kept calling her snowshoes.
I still call her shoes.
She's at the beginning of the dock,
Ah,
just like
she's a
Because of
water
the
bender.
just
Yeah.
splash water down.
Hmm.
Next to her is her apprentice and Roderick.
Oh.
He's just got that smirk that he has on his face whenever he sees something that's just amusing as all hell.
Well, he just missed something really amusing. Oh, he probably saw that.
No, you guys, as you walk in at this time. So Ivan, you are walking there and see the end of the pier. At the beginning of the pier has Lady Snow Shadow, JJ, as I'm now going to call him. He's apprentice JJ.
JJ!
JJ,
Jake.
send me those pictures of Spider-Man.
Hey, Jonah Johnson!
And Roderick, as Gorok makes his way up from the beach off to the side. And you're all back.
Technically, wouldn't like the people who were putting the water be drenched now because she just dumped
Water on everybody.
water.
Controlled. So, like,
Okay.
Weird or
she's a high level.
Alright.
like control water. I'm gonna dump it on there, but I'm also gonna do it in a way that
Where
pushes
the
it
hell
all
was
up
she
the back.
earlier?
At home.
Setting fire.
Setting the fire.
Isn't she usually on the boat?
Exactly. Setting
She
So?
probably was
Why was she
taking
with
the time
Roderick? We don't know what's going on.
to set up.
I tell you, man.
Well, I guess now the water's out, the fire's out.
Yeah, everybody's kind of standing around there, like really confused and like
I'll just.
freaked out and stuff.
Well, can I at least go
Oh
to
my god, I have so much
the
work to do
top
on the
deck
boat
and
now.
look at it, see if there's anything like, can
I'll
I
stay
open
back
the
at
door?
tavern, I'll
You
is
can
the
open the door to the
general-
captain's
good.
Is
quarters.
the general structure of it still there?
Don't worry about any signs or anything.
Make me.
Go back over and be like, oh yeah,
Sorry. Sorry.
Make me a straight intelligence check, because you're not trained in carpentry or boat building.
Well, I mean,
So you're trying to see the structural integrity of a boat that you don't know how it's built.
okay.
It has holes in it.
Like, you're trying to assess fire damage of a boat that...
Don't worry, she's a
Can I-
brewer. She knows what she's doing.
Can I help her? I
think
have
you're-
proficiency
You're not
vehicles.
there.
Oh, that's the sea anyway, so never mind.
Well, if it was a land boat, you would be on
Like
top of
your
your
boat.
game.
You're on the dock.
Vehicles?
She's
Vehicles
on
land.
the boat.
What was I doing?
You're inspecting the structural integrity of the boat.
Carts. But this hard for the
Mainly the
horses.
captain's quarters. It's just a straight intelligence.
What if we don't give
A
them
D20 plus your
The
intelligence.
ghosts.
We're
Public
getting
card.
horses.
When they don't have horses, what if they have goats?
What?
8?
I'm gonna see if
It looks
we
pretty
can
freaking burnt.
make- I wanna.
They only
I wanna
have
Well,
try
yeah, I
to
knew it
make
was gonna be like really, really
rocket
burnt.
The windows are also blown out.
What I mean by that is,
So it was
it's
hot
gonna be
enough to
like
melt
every
glass.
night, right?
Okay, good.
That's what you
And
get.
then in the back we gotta have something.
You don't know-
fireballs,
If it's
some kind of
structurally
fire
sound or
magic,
anything.
like spell thing.
Glass is gone.
I'm gonna open the door.
I
They
mean,
don't
no,
have horses.
yeah, you opened
During
it.
the
Yeah, okay,
storm.
you opened the door.
They only have
Vehicles.
chickens.
Inside just looks.
I'm sufficient enough to know not.
Door
to
just because the hinges just comes
They
off
only
the
have
hinges.
chickens, and you attach the chickens
What did you
to the
break?
cart.
Also,
And all the
Is it really
chickens.
hot? I just
There's like
realized.
20 chickens pulling.
take 5 points of burning damage
yeah,
on your hand.
I didn't really
Wait,
think
no,
that
don't
through.
fire res, tiefling.
Oh yeah, that is true. How does that work?
Not fire.
Oh,
Yeah,
Heat.
it's
never mind. Just
Oh.
heat.
just overarching.
I'm going to touch this hot metal.
Oh,
I-
she touched hot metal.
my
Okay,
brain
I
was
missed
Open
that
the
like-
part.
door.
I missed that part. The touching the hot metal.
It's not
brain
fire.
was
It's
I was distracting myself with if they didn't
We
have
have
horses,
hot
then
magma.
Zack. No horses, just get 20 chickens
path.
pulling a cart.
Yeah.
So wait,
Either way, it's
I
not a
said
big deal.
50.
yeah.
Oh.
But still, it's
I'm
like
sorry.
yeah, hot, hot, hot,
Listen,
hot.
I just had a traumatic experience with the ground.
So-
Okay.
Ow.
did I see a lot of silhouettes or just like one or just like I'm trying to recall?
I should have just kicked the door in rather than
So
try to do
silhouettes?
something.
Let's see.
Yeah,
What
I-
happened
yeah.
right now?
I guess I don't know how many. I
Fire,
just know it's
dock,
multiple.
Fell.
Which way did they
Broke
swim?
face.
I know I didn't see them, but I just.
I'm not
the
saying
boat.
anything yet.
Another boat. Out of character.
Kicked. In gut. Tail. Hurt.
He healed you.
Yes.
In
But I'm just rating what happened to me.
You're still like sobbing and
Broke my
crying
face.
in his arms.
Crying.
Either way, when I open the door,
Yes.
I don't see anyone in there. Well, I don't see any carcasses in there that are like
It
burned.
doesn't look like it. I mean,
Well, it's a good thing the door was shut.
Yeah.
That probably helped.
it's pretty black and disgusting. Whatever was in here, probably burned hot. Because you don't really see much. Like,
Why would they put the fire though on the top?
it's a good.
Well,
That is a question. I mean,
So
you and Fang had made it to the lady JJ and Roger. And Gorok, you've made it up to them at this point
Yeah.
as well. Kind of the party at the end of the dock.
yeah,
Oh yeah, do I see him? I was kind of close. Sending
Yeah,
that ghost
yeah, because you
up.
kind of came. You were one of like part of the last groups. You'd see. I mean, they're like everybody turned to look because she like dumped water.
Yeah.
And like, where's the water? Oh,
I'm gonna hold my unseen servant. Just, I don't know.
just like a pillow.
Yeah, he's gonna be just in my arms.
Okay,
it's a
Just-
chicken.
I don't know how long he lasts. Hold on.
like an hour.
I think so. Yes.
You got this. Is the unseen servant still carrying water? In his arms, and holding him.
Yes, a little puddle of water. So there's like a little floating bit of water.
Okay.
It's a chicken, and it's carrying a little
Ren,
bucket
what are
in
you
its
doing?
mouth.
So the fire's out.
Yep.
I guess I'll
Kind of like everybody's. There's kind of this awkward kind of
search the boat.
Okay. Get up
Make
on,
sure to see what's destroyed and such.
Okay. We're gonna get up there and start looking around.
So is
Okay,
JJ and
it's not
Snowfall actually
fantastic,
doing anything, or
but
are they just
still
kind of
pretty
like
good.
sitting?
She's like finishing casting the spell.
All right.
11?
11?
Yeah.
I mean, you start looking around, but still a lot of people mulling around the deck, and it's still some pretty burnt stuff. You see the doors open,
Okay.
and
Can I look in?
Inside.
yeah, Kaxius is.
What are you doing?
Looking around, seeing what could have possibly started this.
I'm not trying to be racist, but are you stealing stuff?
Wow!
around you, man.
Wow!
Casual racist.
First of all,
I said I'm not being racist. I'm being.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they do before they beat up people. Not being racist.
Secondly, look
No
around
homo,
you.
but.
Everything's
Say
burnt.
psych right now.
right now.
Everything's burnt to a crisp. I don't know what you're expecting me to take.
Nothing. I was just
I guess I'll
asking
wait
because
until the
anyone could be in
lady
here. I didn't think you
Snowfall?
would
That's
be,
her
but
name,
I
right?
figured I'd ask.
Snow Shadow.
Snow
I'm not
Shadow.
trying to
Okay.
steal anything.
Did you find
Lady
anything
Snow
interesting
Shadow.
yet?
Lady
Done.
Skyfall. When the sky falls.
And I guess
I'm just gonna stand at the door, I guess, and just-
Roderick and
Make
JJ.
sure she doesn't steal anything.
No, I'm just
Try to
gonna
tell
look
about
around
my
and also make
intelligence
sure
report
Who are you reporting to?
Call the police.
Just them as a whole?
to mostly
I
just
am gonna search
JJ
the
and
room.
the most superior people in
If
this
I'm
area.
being to
Literally the
watch
council
me to
member.
make sure
Yes.
I don't
Literally the
steal
council.
No, I just rolled
Yes.
bad on the investigation.
And I'm just gonna tell I saw silhouettes swim from the boat to the Hulk, and I couldn't find. They vanished without actually getting to the Hulk.
Okay. You hear this information, as do you.
I'm just sniffling right now.
And
just
of course, and
quietly,
I'll
like,
apologize for not being able to keep up.
I have question about our deal that we made.
And I'll obviously tell him I suspect foul play.
Okay. Alright. There will be. Something will happen because of that. What is team on the boat? On the boat? On the motherfucking boat?
I'm gonna talk to the badge and say, Rain, are you on the boat?
Yeah.
How does it look up there? I'm with Snow Shadow.
Yeah,
Snow boots?
Okay.
You're close by. You probably didn't hear his
I need to
report,
animate
but you're
this
closer
all
to the end of the
happening.
dock because you were like
Just
had to be close
yeah,
to
this
the
is what
just
I'm
like
doing.
people
I'm gonna animate
traveling.
myself dying.
Do
You can make your way back to them. if
Yes,
you want.
I will
Okay.
walk back to Snow Lady,
Mechanical bed.
and I'm gonna have him
Just
kind
call
of
her
give
Frost Queen. It's essentially what she is
cross clean.
because she is a.
So I'm gonna kind of have Rin, give a status report up there.
Only you two can hear each other, so you're gonna have to.
Oh, that makes the badge a lot better. Well, okay, I'll just repeat what you say.
Yeah. I said I've only looked around a little bit, but it's definitely burnt up here. I haven't found anything worth salvaging yet. Besides the whole boat being okay, like overall okay.
How bad is the damage?
How bad would I could say? Just it's burnt.
I mean, you can make them. You're making a.
Yeah, can I make an investigation?
I'm
or
literally like
is it just straight
tossing the
perception?
room apart.
It would be no. It would be using your skill.
Your wood cutting.
I'm sure
You would be using your carpentry skill because you're making an assessment as a carpenter.
Good.
So you get to add your proficiency
Cool
to
by
this
now.
because you are proficient in
So
carpentry.
2.
Kinda wet.
So 18 if I'm just adding proficiency.
And plus, what do you use
My
for
face is
carpentry?
wet.
What's your
I'm crying.
what's the skill? What's the because it's also like intelligence.
Would you
or-
say it's sleight of hand because it's like like actual?
No.
Or,
no? Because you're making an assessment.
Insight?
No, it wouldn't be a skill. It would be what's insight used as its modifier? Wisdom.
Wisdom, yeah.
It would be whatever your wisdom bonus is.
Plus 2, so it's plus 4 overall then. So 20, unnatural.
Unnatural 20. Structurally, I mean, a lot of the damage looks mainly superficial. The fire burned hot, and so so like kind of like the windows got blown out because of how hot it was, getting melted out because it looked like it was like. So, you probably need to replace the top deck and the decking and but the main support beams are probably pretty good because they're thick, so they didn't burn. It looks like the fire burned hot and fast, and it wasn't a longer burn, so it's salvageable. You may have to redo the wheel down to the rudder, which means you're not going to be driving it anywhere.
It's Goblin Commandos.
So I kind of go. Well, all the windows are exploded. Pretty much, I'm gonna say we're probably gonna have to do a decent rework on the whole top floor, including like rudder and all that. Though most of the support's pretty good. It seems like it burnt, hot but fast, and we got rid of it fast too. So it's a lot of refurbishing and redoing on the whole top floor, at least.
The big takeaway is that you have the tools and the equipment to do the repair work here.
Yeah.
You don't need to wait for anything from the officer.
But he would know that with me how me saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying that that's your main takeaway is that there's nothing structurally wrong that the ship will sink.
It sucks to happen, but it's fixable.
Yeah, it's fixable. Gotcha. You also might be able to still salvage some stuff from the other ship that sunk.
That's fair. We still haven't really done that, have we?
Do we
you got the cannons.
Yeah.
Do we actually know what was on that ship?
What ship?
The one that was on fire?
That was the one that the lady snow shadowed when everybody came in.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know if it
a lot
was
of
ransacked before a fire started.
The fire was in the captain's cabin, and then the building on top of the captain's cabin.
Yeah.
That's where it was.
So I'll relay all that stuff to the group I'm with now.
A little bit better than your assessment.
I'm assuming everything's cooling now. Can I? So I want to touch stuff, but I don't want to touch it if it burns me.
Hey,
it's cool enough you can walk inside.
We have a lot of we'll do a trade.
Okay. I'll walk around and inspect.
Give me a deck save.
Wow.
What's falling?
Do you need cows? No, we have plenty of cows.
Shanice through the floor.
Cows die.
Oh,
that's your crash.
Is it deck save?
Deck save.
And then just a flag.
It's whatever
the number to add.
Are you proficient in dexterity saves?
Hold on. I think so. I'm pretty sure.
As a monk, probably.
I'm pretty sure I am.
I would hope so.
Yeah, that's why they call them gray fangs.
Yes.
Plus 4. So what do you want?
So 17 plus
21. Okay, so you don't take any damage as you fall through the floor.
Oh.
Well,
do I hear the snap and
You're looking through. Kaxius walks in about 10 feet and goes right through the floor.
I go, oh god, are you good?
I am literally just cursing.
Glenn, we got
You see,
another hole to fix.
you're standing in you were standing on top of the table that everybody was meeting on before. You're
I let out a string of curses in Inferno. I'm like, okay, this fucking
It's really cool stuff.
Oh yeah, I was just looking at this one.
Rin!
What? Are you okay?
Yeah.
That's when I start crying in Inferno.
Don't walk in.
Just look at the
Floor's clearly not stable.
It's almost like fire burnt the floor.
Yeah, I could have told you that.
Hot!
Yeah.
See, this is why I was watching in here.
Fire no good for wood.
Not
Somebody
racist.
was gonna do it eventually. I'm glad it was you.
Now we know.
At least you didn't take any damage.
True point.
Yeah, you take one point of damage. No.
Hot. Ow.
Yeah. Well,
Teeth?
we know we're gonna have to definitely replace the entire floor just to make sure.
Yeah, and I was just telling, Glenn over here, we gotta replace the whole, top deck here, almost. At least the second floor is good, or you would have felt another story, probably.
I guess I'll just go
Make your way upstairs.
Finds another bad
Finds
spot.
another hole.
Actually makes a hole and the ship starts sinking.
Oof. God damn it.
I told you the drunken man would always sink boats.
So you're going back upstairs?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Alright, so go team not on the boat. Not actually assessing the damage.
Yeah.
So your report comes in. Your report. I'm assuming you gussy up what he's telling you?
Yeah.
Okay. You're sitting there listening.
No,
Should
I
also
had a
probably
question.
tell her
Okay.
about the hole I just made.
Go ahead.
There are negotiations about dealings with the town. And the town.
Which town?
The city.
Oh, the city?
Yeah.
Those were open. You heard all of it.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
Next time
So,
you have some.
the
I'm trying to remember, like, did he hear
dungeon
anything
and-
about us negotiating about
14
this boat?
that.
No. He did not specifically hear anything about the negotiation of the boat. That is true. Good catch.
Hindsight is 20/20, and I tend to have a lot.
Wait, that fucker wants to take our boat!
It's negotiations. Remember, those are things. But, so that's what you say, and you see Lady Snow Shadow thing. She's very quiet. And then with a thaumaturgy enhanced voice, laced with cold anger. It is obvious that our goodwill towards these creatures has gone wanting.
No.
Oh.
We have had our property infringed upon and damaged. This will not stand. We negotiated in good peace and good faith.
Oh boy.
Tonight, we will not only have one ship burning.
Oh no.
Well, that.
Gather the weapons, gather the militia. Tonight we burn a castle.
Okay.
Boy.
Well then. She just.
JJ with me. She starts walking towards the ship. And you hear,
I have a little smile on my face.
yeah, the fucking goblins did it! Yeah, burn the bastards! Burn! 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 That's the cheer that starts going up from the 150 town people. Burn!
This
Burn!
escalated
Burn!
quite quickly.
Burn! Burn! Burn!
Well.
Burn!
Do I see Cortez anywhere? Is he there or is he elsewhere?
They have 25,000, they said?
You do. Perception.
Yeah.
Perception means for it.
I mean, they could just be
Time for this
pulling an
one.
Usopp and be like, I have 8,000 men
Pretty
in my
good. That's
command. After
low
Usopp.
19.
You see it.
Alright.
He's with her sister,
Mm-hmm.
holding hands.
Mm-hmm.
He's not in his armor,
Mm-hmm.
and he is horrified.
Mm-hmm.
He is not chanting with the rest of the crowd. He's confused and horrified at what he's hearing.
I'm just gonna snap, point at him.
He comes over, bringing with her sister. You see them holding hands, and Cortez is not in armor or wearing it. He is wearing his sword because he's always wearing his fucking sword.
Yeah. Armor. I'm gonna point to Reefy. With your sister.
Cortez just goes. None of the guards, the church guards, Cortez's men,
Mm-hmm.
are part of the mob.
Yep.
They are not.
I'm going to beckon them to follow me.
Okay. Yeah, you beckon them to follow you. They stop for a second. Cortez goes, points at you,
Yep.
and just that's it. They get it. They know.
I'm gonna try and outpace the
Burn.
mob.
Burn. Burn.
I'm gonna get off the boat. And
I'm gonna try to-
hearing this in the distance.
Okay.
Jog after Snow Shadow. Be like,
Athletics, because you need to now negotiate an angry mob.
oh shit.
I love negotiating with angry mobs.
11.
You're going with the flow,
Mm.
but you can't muscle your way out of it. There's an angry mob.
Yes, I'm just gonna say into my badge, Bryn, we gotta meet in the
Where's Roger?
guild hall.
He's not going.
What's going on?
He's just kind of standing.
I'm pretty sure
He's
he's
just
here
watching.
somewhere.
He's just
Yeah.
watching.
Oh yeah, no.
He's nobody's told him to do anything. So
Yeah.
he's just kind of sitting there.
I don't like the odds.
It's
I'll go to him.
Oh, wait. Why don't we just run to
Well,
the
we have
other
cannons.
Okay, what are you going to ask Roger to do?
Do you have a contingency for this?
In what sense?
Boom.
Like, boom?
Da.
Do we want it to boom?
Perhaps. Be ready.
Did you see him like point at all the cannons that are already pointed and lined up?
Do you have a little something special?
Shit, did we lose all the cannons from the ship?
No, you didn't lose them, but nobody's
No one's on the
operating
boat.
them.
Fuck, we need to get those guns armed if we're gonna actually do it.
Bigger boom?
Because
I got something.
Who are you asking right now?
Prep it.
Roderick.
Oh, that's what I thought, but I wanted to...
I need you.
Yep. Oh.
And so, okay, so you go up. You're gonna which way? So you're trying to outpace the.
I'm gonna try to outpace the mob.
Okay. You're
Now,
leaving
with
her
the elite guard.
with the elite guard.
I'm gonna leave those two together.
Okay, you two are left there.
Want to help?
You see Roderick look at both of you. Magic?
My brother.
Yeah?
Come with me.
Okay.
This is how you take
As
it.
I clear the tears from my face.
Just straight war mode.
Okay. What are you doing?
I mean,
Go to the bar and get drunk. That's what every monk should do.
I'm not sure if that's racist, but maybe classist?
You have something against monks? Maybe.
Monks killed my family! A tragic backstory. How did you know?
I'm orphaned. Evil monks killed me and my parents. And I'm just turned along.
Me too.
do I mean, I
Revenant
can't help
backstory.
because I don't really do magic. I guess my best bet would be going to help
I know why he called me.
Ivan in this sense, but I would have to.
Probably because you're the assistant who will obey the orders.
I really want to use this jumping ability, but I feel like this is a terrible choice.
What are you trying to do?
I'm just gonna run.
Okay.
and
So your question is, are you going to run with the crowd, or are you going to go a different way?
What other way could I go?
Jump off the side of the boat and swim.
See, I was thinking of that in theory, but my brain is thinking I'm just fucking flop into the water.
Listen, you can't get worse than me.
Well,
I
don't-
rolled a nat 1.
In my actual thought process, I don't think he knows how to swim. 'Cause he's never really been on it.
Do we have to teach you how to swim?
Probably.
I know how to swim. I don't like to.
I'm sure.
Picturing him just
No.
like really upset, you really angry, just like kick, 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 kick.
I'm just like, no.
How deep is the water if I jump down?
Deep enough. I mean, it's got the boat is able to float in it.
Good point, good point.
True facts, true facts.
Also, I fucking hate orcs, so let's kill them all.
She knows it.
No, he's been at war with orcs for a long time.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, they've been at war. Like they've been pinched in a war the entire their history.
You would know this. You would know this because you played Crag Tag, Cracklog, Bangcrack,
Sing a ding
Rack talk.
Rack Talk.
That
Burp
sounds
dog?
right.
Back top.
That sounds right.
Jingo jingle?
Ripley.
I think I'm just gonna try to
Rat talk,
run.
Rack talk.
I'm gonna
Oh
try
yeah,
to like go
my character
around
just says that.
the
He's
corner.
super racist toward orcs. He's just been like,
It's
orange.
it's
gotta
yellow.
have a
It's bug.
smile on.
Cause you made it around the crowd, or
Yeah, I'm heading them off with the elite guard.
okay. I'll probably just try to.
Wait, you going in the
run.
front of everyone?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and cut them off because the last thing we need is for our town to go die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That
basically.
is very true.
Especially when we have an advantage that they don't necessarily know about. Theoretically, an advantage.
I bet those two orcs could just chop through half of those mob.
I mean, realistically, we have a real advantage. We know the in way, they don't. We can go inland. They won't know what's going on. This is all of my 8 intelligence points.
All right. So
You have to sleep.
we're
for
gonna
2
start
days.
with So what are you doing? Are you?
Oh, there's cicada.
I'm not jumping
killers,
off the boat
apparently.
because I know my character.
They burrow
probably
in the
can't swim.
ground.
You just drown.
You can just run on the bottom of the bottom of the ocean until you get on land.
Really fast.
Remember, you are a monk. You do move fast.
Yeah, but I don't know if I move that fast.
Okay, you're not crouching tiger, hidden dragon monk yet.
Yeah.
You can't like finger tap the water and like run
Yeah.
across it.
So I'm just gonna run just the long way around and try to.
Athletics. Because you're trying to muscle through the crowd.
This is gonna be.
Fucking just jump on their heads. Just start
it's not
walking
that
over
bad.
their heads.
18.
You are making progress. All right. So we're gonna do 3 sections. So my question is for the people who are moving with the crowd. By the way, what are you two doing? Oh yeah, you're with
Roderick.
you're with
Yeah.
Roderick. People who are moving with the crowd. Are you just trying to get to the front to see where Lady Snow Shadow is?
Well,
Aren't you?
I think I noticed. What I wanted to say to her is not going to make a difference now, so I'm just gonna. I told him I wanted to meet him in the guild hall, but I'm probably.
I thought you were with Roger. Didn't you?
No, he's chasing.
No, I wanted to tell her that it was a pretty bad idea. I feel like we're way outnumbered, but seeing how the whole town is chanting, there's.
Wait. Charisma checks. Convince the town again.
I
Yeah,
could. Oh.
seduce the town.
Sell them pastries. I know for a fact this works.
This
Prostitution's
This
legal.
works.
does work.
This does work.
The padding.
And then point out 2 people who clearly aren't even really involved and say that they are the villains. And a horrible example of society.
Look,
That we must rise up above.
Have this huge encounter planned for fighting. They teach them humanity.
Yes.
And peace.
That was such a
And pastries. Give me money.
And then shortly after, the Green Sea arrives.
I just remember. Do you trust me? Yes. Just go with me on this.
That was a great moment. And
Spectacular.
that's when Zack made a new friend, a new archer friend.
Who lived?
Yeah,
He did
who
live
lived.
throughout the
did
entire
live.
campaign.
He did live. Your protege did not die.
He learned the rules of short walls.
He did. Roderick made that abundantly clear to him. There was probably another drunken night where he wasn't ready. It was just, hey, listen, buddy, you gotta watch out for the short walls. They kill.
Captain, are you drunk?
I like to imagine every time that they went to the Drakenclaw Empire, they passed through, and Roderick would just go, see that? That's not a short wall. That's a tall wall. Take notes.
Take notes.
What? I'm gonna teach you plenty of things in this class for officers. First things first, short walls kill. He
Ring,
built a
where should we meet up?
curriculum about it.
The boat.
It's an obstacle
At
course.
the
It's just
boat?
one short
Wanna run
wall,
there?
and you just see if
Wanna
anyone
stop
has
the crowd?
any trouble getting over it.
We're gonna stop the crowd.
Cut from
No.
the crowd. Just
Um.
immediately.
You're not cut for the Ranger
Sorry.
Corps.
I don't know. It was an idea. I didn't think it was a good one after I said it.
There's always one
in
person
character.
who breaks a leg or breaks
I
his shin,
guess-
and it just proves
Well,
his
what do you
point
think?
every
You sound like you don't
time.
want to meet up on the bar anymore.
You're alone. You're dying.
Well, there's an
Nobody's
eight
here to
mob you'd
save
have
you.
to
You
run
can't
through.
be a scout.
Yikes. Where are you now? I'm on the boat still.
I'm. Where am I technically?
Because I'm on the boat. I'm trying to
You're-
remember.
She ran away from.
You were at the end of the dock.
Yes.
So you could have started.
Right.
But like she started walking, and then the crowd started moving before you.
Is she going towards the boat?
She's going towards the Goblin Hall.
Right. Okay.
She's leading the mob.
We better.
Fuck,
Then
we
we
gotta
better
shoot the cannons
go
fast.
with her
To the boat?
to the. Yes.
Oh, so I probably wasn't bad. See, I knew it.
You're in the back.
Cigar gonna be
You're on the boat.
Yeah.
You saw Kaxius like turn and just run.
I punch people on my way now.
We have a
That'd be athletics.
I mean, I'm gonna have to push them somehow. But I guess I'll try and meet you at the boat. I'm gonna have to fight through this crowd.
still outnumbered.
Yes. Try to get
Literally
kind of close to the front. I don't know how you're gonna do that.
While
but-
I'm talking to him, can I try and start pushing through this crowd?
Yes.
We're only in a.
You can walk and talk.
17.
You're making progress.
Okay.
I even noticed after the war.
All right.
Do
So
I see any
team cannons.
Haha, what cannons? Team magic, because I have magic. Let's go.
Well, no, they're part of a. They're part of
I know,
a
I know.
All right, I need you to make me an athletics or strength check.
Okay.
Get
Athletics,
ready
go.
for anything here.
7, so, fuck. That's a, 11.
Okay, it's not horrible, but the work is not going quickly. Needs for you and your sister to make me Arcana checks.
Okay.
I guess I wouldn't be too knowledgeable.
Oh, do you want me to
with
pull up
cannons.
her
They're just
sheet,
like
then?
bigger guns.
Just roll.
Fuck these guns.
But
We
you
can make a
strength?
general idea.
16.
16 for you?
Yeah, and she's a sorceress, so she would be.
Yeah, so it would be charisma. I'm assuming she has got max charisma plus, so she's the same level as you should. She would have a +6 to hers.
Okay.
So you need to roll for her as well.
Oh, no one?
Nat 20.
Okay. So, essentially, what Roderick is having you do is you are unloading the cannonballs,
Okay.
and you guys are using ink to paint fireball onto the cannonballs.
Oh my god.
Holy
Shit!
So you're using tattoo stuff.
Obviously, I know what it
imbuing,
means.
imbuing the cannons with fireball on the cannonballs and then reloading them. So the magic is good.
Yeah.
You guys got the Arcana name. It's just how you're loading it. You're not gonna have all the cannons loaded by the time everybody meets.
Yeah.
You're gonna have out of the I'm trying to think 6 cannons, you'll have 4 ready.
Yeah.
And then they need to be fired by people. 1, 2, 3. Roderick makes 4.
Well, at least got that.
So that's what you guys do. So you guys are all prepped and ready to fire cannons. Roderick basically gave you the rudimentary aiming and the rudimentary how to fire.
Oh, fucking shit.
None of you are proficient in firing cannons. So,
Jack of all trades!
All 8 intelligence explicitly in warfare.
This is gonna.
Roderick was willing to just sit this out and just enjoy the show, but somebody told him to do something and told him to make things blow up. And sure, you want how big explodes do you want?
How big is it?
Fireball
no,
If I
explodes.
fucking
Castle
miss,
crackers.
I would
Okay, hang on
cry.
a second here. Here's the most important. Somebody roll me a d10.
I haven't rolled in a while.
You roll. Here, roll this.
I got
5.
5th level fireball. That's what you got. You
That's-
got 5th level fireball and
pretty
everything.
solid.
That's pretty good.
Fireball's what, 3rd level spell?
Second. Second, I think.
So it's upticked by 3.
It's pretty good.
That's what he got you guys to do on the
I
fly.
would myrtleize a couple kind of views.
Well, yeah, what's the radius on Fireball?
20 feet.
20 feet.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty...
And then the destructive force alone by a cannonball being
Yeah.
flung at
So
something.
essentially, he's made penetrating heat rounds, so they're gonna penetrate in and then detonate inside.
I mean,
We've got smart bombs right now.
I know.
Now we're just gonna hit.
You asked for it.
I did.
I know we want to explode stuff, but God,
By the
if we
way,
could avoid it. There is probably like a good bit of stuff in there that
Here's
we
the
really
other
kinda
thing.
need.
that
Salvage some.
none of you have thought about, but you are now realizing in hindsight after watching that. You never gave him a signal.
Nope.
So Roderick's just going to make an intelligent guess.
Yep.
Okay. There you go. So Roderick's running the cannon show.
Yep.
I mean,
I guess. Can I ask him to help us aim at this target?
Yeah. No. That's everything he's done. Like he's done all the work.
Okay.
Like
You guys just have to light the fuse.
you were unloading. They were imbuing the magic. He was lining up the shots.
Got it. Okay.
Like so. Like
Yeah. No, I didn't want to be like, okay. Oh, I just shot half the people.
yeah. So he everything's lined up. But here's the
That's what
thing.
I'm avoiding
You're,
too. Like,
you're still gonna have to fire it, which
Yeah.
means something can still go wrong. So it's still gonna be
Rolls a
roll
yeah.
a d20 with a cannon that's with a heat exploding round
Oh no.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be
Why
a
did me roll?
because there's 4 cannons.
I
and
have to
nobody
roll
can-
twice.
Unless you want somebody else to roll for your sister.
Who wants to roll for my
I would roll for your
sister?
sister because I'm playing the NPCs.
And then
He rolls a 1.
Oh my god.
Sister explode.
No!
And then
Yeah.
oh my
So,
god, your sister detonates.
You
I would just break.
give me 3 athletics checks.
Fucking Ivan boss mode.
That is athletics 12.
Okay.
18.
Nice.
24.
Nice.
Progressively getting better.
He's just started slow, but he's a fucking train.
Well, no, it's him setting the pace for the rest of the elite guard.
Because
Yeah.
we have literally, I think it's what, 10 guys?
Yes.
So we have literally like just a spearhead of 11 following behind.
Well, and you guys are on like, I'm assuming like, because they're down on the beach. You guys are running along the forest edge line.
Yep.
Okay.
And I want to cut them off when I can.
Okay.
Oh,
If
right.
you can, because they have to roll theirs. They're probably not going to roll that.
Watch it. They're armed with pitchforks and.
I don't think they're armed with anything.
Oh, those
right now.
goblins!
That's
They
the
sold
problem.
them fucking torches and pitchforks.
Nobody
They're
sold
making
anybody
money.
yet.
Nobody has anything. They have buckets.
There's torches and stuff. They have like
They
people
have
can-
torches.
They're
and
gonna
buckets.
throw them. They're gonna
They literally
miss.
just got done putting out a fire.
Oh shit!
Did she roll
17, 17, 15 plus modifiers.
Oh, okay. Well,
So they outpace you a little bit. You're gonna meet at the same time. You're not gonna be able to cut off. You're gonna meet.
Fucking barrel through the front of the.
So I mean, they don't have the modifiers you do, but they beat.
Maybe give them a commanding shower or
That's
something.
yeah. That's what I'm intending to do. I'm gonna try and keep them from getting all the way there because I know that there's gonna be big explosions and I don't know how big. I told some guy who shoots birds out of the sky without looking to go blow something up.
And who like shot a guy from a quarter of a mile away with a huge rifle.
So I'm gonna thaumaturge and I'm going to yell at them to halt.
Okay. That is going to be either persuasion or intimidate.
Neither of these I'm really good at.
You're asking an angry mob of people who are riled up to stop.
I missed the old strength-based intimidation checks.
It would still be a charisma-based one because he's not like.
+2. No, that's a 9.
Maybe they slow down. Not really.
I mean, he could just roll a 1 and then be like, oh wait, what's that? Oh, I'm afraid now.
I wouldn't get advantage for leading the elite guard to try and cut them off.
I know.
You're an elite guard of 11 people versus an angry mob of 150.
Yeah.
The numbers don't add. People are intimidated by like them. On
Do I get advantage for using thaumaturgy for loud?
It lets your word. You're heard.
Okay, everyone is heard. Okay.
Everybody hears you, so like they know that you're there. But the thing is there's still an angry, pissed off mob. Thaumaturgy made it so that people could hear you.
to next time?
Maybe explain to him that the guard goes first, then second wave.
Group in the crowd.
Yeah.
yeah, you guys.
What do you do?
Yeah.
Still pushing through that crowd.
All right.
Same.
So you're trying to get up.
I'm
to,
just trying to catch up to where he is. I keep asking. I'm gonna keep trying to communicate with him and get to
Got
him.
it. What are you just trying to
trying
get?
to-
Are you trying to get up to the snow shadow?
Yeah,
Okay.
basically.
Still 12, but
You're not advancing.
yeah, that's my
Fucking
figure
fast
what's
monk go.
It's athletics.
I
Yeah.
pull my axe out. Get the fuck
14 there.
The
Murdered
DC
3 people in the
10.
process.
I'm
Here's your DC.
My
Here-
nickname is.
And you guys get one. I'll give you guys one more roll because
No,
it's
I
technically
keep
3.
accidentally hitting that button.
Because I gave you
I
3.
keep thinking I hit that.
But
that
DC 10 means you're not losing ground. DC 15 means you gain ground. DC 20.
Should I roll
Me
to
too.
get closer to the front then?
Yes, if that's what. So this is your. So everybody gets 3 because Ivan got 3.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
cocked.
that's so cocked.
That is cocked.
I know.
It would have been
So
in that
sad.
22.
Well, what about
Ah,
no,
yeah.
that's not how that works.
19's still pretty good.
Yes.
You get So you get that's above 20, right? For you? Yeah. So you make it 2 steps up. So you're at the front.
Okay.
You've made your way to the front.
Good.
Because you were already close to begin with. With that, because you're able to move 2 steps. So are you still trying to move?
Yeah.
You get one more roll. At it.
I lost ground.
Yes. So you got pushed back.
Fucking mob is angry.
Yeah.
It's 150 angry people. We've
We're
all tried to
so
go
outnumbered.
into a con.
Come on,
Yes,
Paxius!
this is literally what's happening right now. And
If I have to start pepper spraying people.
Rin,
Rin,
are you gonna go?
you're trying to get closer to me.
Yeah. Until I see this
You
man.
get one more. You get one more roll.
it's
14.
You
No.
gain a step. No,
Okay.
you don't. You don't lose anything.
Yeah, I know. So I'm like,
Okay. So, at this point, the mob has stopped.
Okay.
You are within. It's about where you met earlier today.
Okay.
So, like, the mob is kind of like making a V around, kind of
the landing area.
the landing area, and then Lady Snow Shadow's in the center, closest to that. And you're close to her.
Mhm.
You're not close. You're close to the back, so you would hear and see Ivan when he said stop. So you're closer to the back where Ivan is with the elite guard, who are like they lined up on the forest edge.
When everyone stops, we're gonna try and wrap around the front.
Okay.
We're gonna keep going.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys can.
Oh,
keep
you're
going.
behind the mob right now?
Yeah, mine was.
No, I should be at pace,
You're at pace.
so I should be equal with
So
the
like
center.
she stopped and the mob started to go around, and then you're kind of going around with that to try and
Okay.
Contain.
Oh, I
try and
see.
contain. So like she stopped and the mob is now circling around her because they're all kind of like making a half moon, because it's the Hulk is right there making a half moon. So, you give me one more athletics check.
Ooh,
17.
Okay, you outpace, and
We do hook and contain.
you do hook. You do hook in. So, unless you give them specific orders, they are going to position themselves inside the half moon
Mhm.
between the mob and Lady Snow Shadow, and then you and Glynperios are inside the half moon.
Yeah.
Because you most people know you. So like if you walked up, if you were near
Am I
the
the
front
only
and stepped
tabaxi here?
there's other tabaxi.
Okay.
But like you're the one who runs the guild.
Yeah.
People you're also the one who almost all of them owe time to for something. So it's like you have they know who you are.
Oh my
you
God, I'm
you
famous.
you're essentially the bank. You keep the
bank
ledger
of
of the time. You're the bank.
So powerful.
The bank of clocks.
Yeah. Oh god.
You set yourself up that way.
That's
It's what
You
you
just
we tried.
picture you with like
This is way
glasses
too early.
now. and
I'm
you
waiting.
walk just
If we control the currency, that means we can just make one up.
Okay.
You better do something.
We can
So
make
Lady Snow Shadow,
RNG coins. They randomly
Give me an
cost
arc-
different values.
you two, give me Arcana checks.
6.
Okay. You don't know anything.
No.
16 plus. Someone else supposed to do that?
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural.
Well, they're the closest.
Yeah, no, I was not.
I don't know magic, so.
Her hands are moving,
Figured.
making symbols. She's prepping something.
She's doing ninjutsu.
But she's being subtle about it.
Dude,
She's not like
this.
doing it, but you can see she's muttering under her
I
breath
got
a little
rock.
bit, and she's making symbols with her hands too.
Shit, it's
doing
hard. It's
something.
that
It looks like
first
it's a
Quidditch
delay.
match all over again.
She's got a spell prepared, and she's holding the action. JJ is just kind of standing with his arms crossed, kind of a smile of contempt.
I'm waiting for this boat to just
explode.
detonate.
Nope.
No,
Wait.
I know what she's
Um,
gonna do.
A rowboat. And then you hear
Oh my god.
Balgrim
Yeah.
comes out with the two orcs. Wait, he's in the Scrooge nightgown.
Oh my God.
He's got the little
I
hat.
love
the
this
little
man.
football.
Can he become my best friend?
What's going on? Why so many people? JJ just sits there and goes, our ship was burned tonight. That was the fire we saw? My God. I'm so... What can we do? I can help. We can help. There's plenty of things. Your people did it. That's... Oh no. That can't be. Why would we?
What do we have to gain? We have trade. That's what we wanted. It's trade.
Am I close enough to the front to do anything?
No. Fuck. You are not.
I want to do insight.
You're not there.
I know. That's why I'm sad.
These two are there.
Do insight.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure also Lady Snow fucker is gonna be doing
No,
goddamn
my
insight as
actual,
well.
I know you're still talking things, but my immediate guess is she's gonna prepare a spell to make it look like it's coming from the ship at everyone else, and then she's gonna deflect it like she's like, I saved the day! They're trying to kill us! And then we're gonna do some of those stuff. That's a guess.
14 insight.
14 on insight.
Go ahead and advantage that.
Well, no, you can roll separately. At this point, you guys are acting interdependently. You can't help each other.
Oof.
No, that's still a 14. Hold on. Insight. Yeah, that's a 13.
You can tell. Balgrim is telling the truth.
I'll still disbelieve him.
Looks like he's just woken up, still in his underwear, and he's babbling. Well, you see, you've landed in the town. And JJ's walking back and forth, speaking for her. And you've destroyed private property. And loss of life. The captain's quarters were destroyed. His wife and himself were in the quarters sleeping.
Oof.
Now,
We lost the other captain, too.
we gave you
Yeah.
amnesty in good faith. That you might be dealing with us in a private way. But it seems that we were wrong. That your kind, no matter who and what they are always the same. Lying, cheating, murderous. So, we have a way to deal with you. My lord and lady, I'm sure this is a misunderstanding.
Walk up next to Jojo, put my hand on his shoulder.
Okay.
Go ahead and speak your piece, little one. Say that to the goblin.
Okay. This must be a misunderstanding. I don't know. I can speak with the council. I swear that nobody's been off the sheep. We myself and the people here, we've kept the peace. We don't want this. We've been traveling for days. We just want supplies. You must understand. His accent is going.
Yep.
We just.
I'm going to slowly draw the sword.
Okay.
I'm going to place it down. Tip to the sand.
Okay.
I'm going to say, your ship is now forfeit.
This is. But how?
Thaumaturgy, shout fire.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
No.
Simultaneously, this is what happens.
That to happen.
Roll me a
Rick's
d20
not
first.
gonna be happy about that. He doesn't.
What did you roll?
4.
Plus your dex.
Yeah, still it's 8.
8. Okay.
I could put these away now.
Roll a d20 for you.
Dex, right?
Just your dex.
22.
What?
22.
Just your dex bonus. No proficiency.
22.
Okay. Roll again for your sister. I'm assuming she doesn't have a high dex.
I don't know. I'd have to look at her sheet.
1.
That's 3.
Okay.
I only hit 1.
It's not a 1.
As long as we don't get any explosions in the ship.
I was about to go tell JJ that if they could unload the livestock first.
Sorry for a second.
This is
a tense
not gonna
moment.
end.
Yeah.
Good.
But there'd be no way to have them.
Yeah, I
we
mean,
could have lied and said if you give us the livestock and you leave, but
no, they. Oh, the thing is, we gotta try
3.
to burn the boat before they
Well,
dismount.
she's level
all
1
their
in here,
troops.
but she's 3.
She wouldn't have gotten ability.
because we
up
can't
yet.
see the back of
Yeah.
it, so we have no idea.
We can't see into it. We can't see anything. So like a surprise attack
Is the
our
only
best
option.
It's just like an artillery piece in the
So,
middle.
Simultaneously, this is what happens. 2 shots, fire, go wide, hit the water, explode.
Well,
Your shot hits center mass, goes in, there's a detonation. Roderick's shot, because he's proficient in firing things.
It goes wide.
goes up. No, he actually rolled an unnatural 24. And he aimed his, too. He was taking action to aim. Hits the top of the ship, the top third of the ship, in the structure point, and explodes. Snow releases the spell.
Oh, fuck.
It's fire.
And meteors start raining from
she's
the
a
sky.
we really probably should have.
The 9th level
Jesus
meteor spell
Christ.
goes off.
All of those materials and
It
everything.
just starts raining hellfire from the sky on this, just destroying it. You see people jumping off.
They're not people.
There's things jumping off, falling into the water.
There might be able to get
I'm going to
some
take creative liberty on his point. Things are jumping off into the water, trying to survive. It is utter chaos. As they swim to shore, the mob takes them and kills them on the spot, murdering every single one.
I'm gonna
of
try
them.
to reload cannons.
I want to keep some alive. I want to.
Well, you need to roll me an intimidation now.
I will definitely do that.
Holy shit.
The blood craze is real. You guys have destroyed the castle.
Damn sea castle.
You
You don't
guys-
name things you love.
Was I close to
It's a 17.
the goblin?
Belgrim?
Yeah.
Can I also try and stop people from murdering people?
They're not
Stop
people.
them?
I like that we're doing the same thing for
I'm-
totally different reasons.
I'm also trying to stop that people from murdering everyone.
They rolled a 21
Okay.
for bloodlust.
I'll be giving the elite guard orders
hold?
to capture.
Okay.
Yeah.
That will help the situation.
No, I'm not gonna stop
Okay.
that. I got like a 9
I'll
minus
attempt at an 18. I think.
The bloodlust is real. I'm gonna try to keep on reloading cannons.
Well, with regular shot.
Yeah.
And once you see the meteors come down and like, there's no substructure left to fire at. Roger just kind of goes, "Hey, there's a big boom." You see him take out a pipe and just light it.
I guess we're just there watching.
Yeah,
now.
he's just watching. You guys are watching from afar. He just goes, have to remember that for next time. And he looks at you two. You're bad shots.
Hey, I hit the ship.
You did. But you hit center mass, not a structural point.
Sorry.
Wow.
Pressure.
No pressure.
Well, you're good at this. I'm
Yeah,
not.
it's alright. You probably still killed a couple million things. Not a million, sorry. Overcalculated. A couple thousand. How you, so,
I was like,
good
million.
on
I
you.
was thinking cellular.
Add that to your
And
kick
then,
it was,
and then I
please,
just sit
Arcus.
down and I'm just sad.
So
Yep.
I'm just really sad.
Yep, and Roger just walks
a bunch
away.
of moon
Just,
rats.
I got shit to do.
I'm gonna say fuck trying to stop these people, but I'm gonna try to see if there's like any animals that I can save. Like, I'm trying to keep us from like just
From a
completely-
meteor shower?
I mean, I
Wow.
imagine whatever resources show up, we're not gonna just kill chickens that float by.
No.
They're not that
I-
bloodthirsty.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm
Goblin
trying-
chicken!
I'm trying. I mean,
Two-headed
I'm
chicken.
trying to save any livestock that I see out in the water. Like if they can't.
Yeah, you're focusing on retrieving.
I'm trying to like.
If you manage to find a horse or something
Yes,
like
that's
that,
what I'm
To
searching
give you
for.
guys an idea,
I
feel like
the
everything's
range
dead.
/ area of effect of meteor swarm
At level 9.
at level
level
9, which is a
9.
9th level spell, is 1 mile.
I was gonna say.
She took 1 mile and concentrated
Is there
it down
more?
to one spot.
Is there
There-
more land now?
Oh my god! We created an artificial peninsula.
Literally,
The city's now bigger for our mass murder.
In the
You make
future,
a lighthouse.
this is called the Night of Fire.
Okay. Can we mine the meteor?
There are some things that are saved. Balgrim is not killed.
Thank God.
Nope.
Nope.
No, I make sure of that.
Nope. Balgrim does not die. Out of all the people and everything on the Goblin Hulk,
He's the only thing left.
I am like dumping all of my strength and trying to just save some livestock because
15 others are saved.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck. 15 too little about what we try to kill.
So, out of a total of 25,000 occupants, 16 live.
Okay.
Good. Wait, any
Like,
orcs?
needs to save all of them. They're gonna come work on them.
Nope, they're not any orcs.
Mainly goblins, because they were small enough.
Well, I don't know,
and
man.
there were
I
mainly
don't know what
a couple
to
that
do.
were
I'm
able
gonna
to
try
get
to
up,
save 'em.
that were on the lower decks that
Rune
jumped
doesn't
off
like this
first
level
when they
of,
saw
like,
shit going down.
Mass murder.
It is.
He did little jobs, like stop petty thieves, and now we're mass murdering people. Like,
It's not mass murder when it's war.
Anyway.
No, this isn't war. This is people being set up. Out of character, it feels like they're being set up, and then in character,
that's how it
still doesn't know
feels.
what's going on. He just thinks everyone's just murdering these goblins that I thought were pretty cool.
I mean, out of character,
I think it was
my goal was to conquer the ship and walk away with the ship.
Okay, well that's your goal.
That was
I just
my
wanna-
goal.
I want to go on and check out the ship. I genuinely like the goblins.
Our goals would have worked.
Kinda.
It would have been our ship. It could have been your ship.
I
I
don't
wanted to
like the
fucking
ship.
trade, man.
We would have had the
I know, I
resources.
No,
I just wanna
my
make friends
dirty green skins are dead.
with these
I'm
guys.
all
They
happy
seem
with
pretty
this.
chill with me. I mean, fancy with the fancy goblin.
All I wanted to do was do structural integrity and cause problems so that.
Now I just need to learn how to weaponize all that on other enemies.
I like that.
What about
catatonics too.
livestock?
Like, how do you feel
don't
good
think-
about this?
Jesus.
They would have been in the lower decks.
They would be in the lower decks, and I don't. And do you think a cow can swim through a
I
meteor-filled
didn't
sky?
expect it, but I just was.
I mean,
hoping-
technically we can go save the meat.
You know,
It's
hang on.
really
I
wet.
actually-
Wait,
hold on.
Wait.
I actually love this because
No.
we just
Rip.
killed
If
25,000
they were nat
goblins.
20s, I would have
You're
given
worried
you
about
something.
cows.
That is.
This is
I
a
mean-
mild, wide meteor shower that does 20d6. No, it's 20d10 fire and 20d10 bludgeoning damage
I am
condensed into the size
so
of that player.
upset.
You're
Plus
upset.
cannons with
You're not the one that
level
kills people.
fireball.
You're just there.
I'm both upset and disgusted,
Yeah, yeah.
and I'm just like cursing just in front
Yeah.
of like,
Yeah.
literally everybody.
Your first genocide was not a tribe. It was goblins.
I just
Yeah,
Makes me feel good.
it makes me feel awesome.
Packed you guys up for one horde. Now I killed another.
I am so upset. I am like cursing in front
Yep.
of it
Well-
every point in time.
And guess what? Time skip next time.